All right, I'm just pulling up my chat. Live chat. Okay. All right. Oh gosh. All right. So because I do want to try and actually pay attention to y'all in the chat tonight, I am going to slow it down a little bit more. I'm sorry. I know that it's annoying because I know people want to chat as much as possible. So I'm so sorry. Okay. Okay. What is this? Okay. Oh, it's gonna make me go through the studio. What I got it to 10 seconds right now, right? Hey Dawn. Hey Chatty Jen, Oreo. Now I think if she's able, I gave Cotton Candy Boobs the link, so she will be probably joining whenever she can tonight. So okay, so I have it on 10 seconds and it's jumping, so let's do, you know what, I'm just gonna do, let's just do 20 seconds. That gives people 20 seconds to think before they type. And adult, okay? So I'm fine with that. 20 seconds, sorry y'all, but it will help me better be able to see what y'all are saying. And let me pull my chat back up. Okay. Oh, yeah, that is better. All right, so you're not blocked if you can't chat right away. Just slow chat is on. Hey Connie, hey PJ, Bambi, Lucia, hey Jennifer, good evening, beautiful share. Did they ever find out if that was Summer Wells? It was not. Yeah, it was not. I followed up with law enforcement, and it was not. Unfortunately, not this time. Hey Rosie May, hey Karen, checking in from Austin, Texas. Hi, happy girl, Tanya. Sweet home, Alabama. The PI is a joke. Well, yeah. Like, I'll be honest, I don't believe a lot. But I'll also be honest, people told me don't talk to him. He's a rude asshole. He has not been that to me yet. I told him I was going to talk about everything tonight. So, again, my job as a creator or a reporter, whatever you want to call it, it's not to make people give me the truth because I can't force people to tell us the truth. I can't do that. But it's to open the platform and just show it. I don't edit things. I don't manipulate things to fit Cher's narrative. You guys know that I show it all. So that's all we can do. If he's telling the truth, I hope he is. Great. If he's not, that's terrible. And we'll get into it. The bum. Talking about Jim, Terry, or Steve Fisher. Steve Fisher, the SF Investigates guy. It was Steve I was talking to. Chatty Jen. Crybaby. Hello from Chicago. Hi, Marty. The PI is a huge joke. The mess I heard last night, Lordy, he was made an ass of. Channel Surfer, Darzilla, hey, Honey Bear, Eden. You give them a platform. That's all we can do. That's all. And yeah, people lie. Steve Fisher. This will be interesting to compare what he said on other lives. There's that too. Hey, Patty Ponytail. Did I miss anyone else coming in here? Mixie, what's that say? Mickey's Sport Rose Garden. I don't know how to say her name. Hello. Hi, unique trauma obsessed, and please think before you type. Yes, right. Hey, Frankie, you're awesome. Hi, Carrie. Hi, John. Courtney. Hi, Vexing. Hot Topics was fun. We'll do another one tomorrow. Hi, Rocket Queen. Good morning from Australia. Oh, lordy. Hey, Angie B. Jennifer Berry. Squirrel Girl. Dylan. Hey. Sylvie. It's been a while from Cornwall, Canada. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Made it to the live chat. Woo! Hello. Hey, affluent rabbit. GG. Lacey. I don't know Steve, and I love Ryan, but Steve was right with a lot, especially with tow truck drivers' words. Yeah, there's something weird. It was plain as day to see that he was trying to point out Jagger, right? So then Cotton Candy Boobs, I think she had, what did she text or did I just see her do a video? No, I think it was a video. And she was like, is Jagger being set up? And I was like, you know what? That does kind of align. So I was venting it with Mr. Share last night. And I was like, that actually would kind of make more sense. But we're going to go through a bunch of stuff. We're going to go through it all. Hi, Tennessee Blonde. Tina Baker, Molly Brown Uptown. I reserve judgment at this point. Hey, Breezy. Cotton Candy Boobs. Yeah, I told him. I was like, she'll pop up. She has a link, but she's doing things. And whenever you want, if you can. If not, we can do it another one tomorrow, whenever. Hello from Virginia Beach. Hello, Heather B. Hello, Podcast Land. We need that on a coffee cup. Rosie May, German Shepherd Mom. Ro, hello, The Widow's Diary. Sharon Tuck. Okay. And Dad, hello, if you watch. You yet to see anything that makes Jagger. Okay, to make you believe Jagger is guilty. Okay. Hi, Angel. Didn't Jagger make a statement that he wasn't saying anything else about the case until we knew facts? Why is that odd to me? He went from running his mouth to shutting up. Wonder why. Well, let's be fair, okay? Let's play quite literally devil's advocate here. And let's say you're talking because you're a young kid, spoiled brat, right? And you're talking because you don't know any better. You don't know. You're just talking because you don't know any better. Then all of a sudden you get the masses hating on you and quite literally incriminating you in a murder of your ex-girlfriend. So either he's smart and wants to shut up, because we have to be honest, if it was us, we would shut the fuck up. What do we say to people who are dumb? Like, you're being dumb, Don. Get yourself a lawyer and shut the fuck up, right? So we can't then, when someone lawyers up or shuts the fuck up because it's an ongoing investigation, we can't dog them for it because it is their human right. Spoiled brat, yeah. But yeah. So when people do that, I'm just like, okay, that's their right, you know. Does it make people look suspicious and guilty? Yes, it does. But the same can be said for people running their mouths too much. Dawn Wells, Candace Bly, also can make you look, Jody Sue, also can make you look guilty and suspicious. So I don't think there's winning on either, because I get it both ways. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Raven. Love you too. Something about Sammy just doesn't sit right with me at all. That I agree with. And I agree with Cotton Candy Boobs saying that it seems like Jagger's being set up to be the patsy, the fall guy set up, because I'm going to pull up a video. We'll start with this video. Because I was trying to think, do I want to start? I want to point out some things that Check It said, some things SF Investigate said, and then I'm going to show you the conversation that SF Investigates and I have had in the past. I started messaging him yesterday or last night, actually, and he messaged back, and then again today. So I didn't think he was going to answer my questions. I thought it was going to be like a Tim Mullen thing of, yeah, sure, give me your questions. And then we hear nothing. Now that I've seen Sammy's wounds close up, yeah. He blocked you? I think he didn't block you. Heatherlicious. He did not, he deleted his account or he's incognito. Hey, Lori. There was some text or something to do with the report I read last night. I wish I could remember what I was watching. I'm going to pull that up right now, Marty. I believe I know exactly what you're talking about. Crimes have consequences. Hello. Hey, Lacey. Vexing. Did I say hi to you yet? Lisa. But who would have motive to hurt Kiely and set Jagger up? Isn't that a great question? What would Jagger's motive be to harm Kiely? I don't know. Hey, Texas Brat. Oh, he's blocked a lot of people on Twitter too. Oh, shit. So, all right. I totally get, I want to say like Upchurch is always like, if someone's lying, like you put them people in their place, right? Like just tell them like, I know you're lying or whatever. And yeah, and you've witnessed me do that. But when you're first wanting questions answered, and again, I don't know if I'm going to get the truth or not, but I reach out to someone, I want the answer that I'm asking. Like I want the questions answered that I'm asking. And the best way to get my questions answered that I want to ask someone is not to be, fuck you, SF Investigates. Answer my question. Like, can you answer me this and this, you asshole? Hey, can I ask you a few questions? Dickhead, you did a shitty job. You're a liar. You know what I'm saying? So I get it because I don't like being lied to. But we don't get anywhere just automatically like, well, I heard you on this panel, you lying asshole. Now answer me this, you know? I don't think that's helpful or would get us anywhere. And like someone else said in the chat, at least now we can compare. Do I want to call him a lying asshole later when we compare everything? Maybe. I don't know yet. Pretend the like button is sketchy, Sammy, and smash that bitch senseless. That's terrible and hilarious. Hey, Canadian Cookie, Flubboy. That's what you would have said. You would say, hey, asshole, answer me this. Hey, Freckles. Ash Kit. Ash Kitch. Marie Davis had a good question. Okay, where is... I don't see that person. What was the question here? I still feel like there was a love triangle situation. I can't get it on my mind. I also thought that. Hi, Penny. We've suffered through Jody Sue, so we can listen to SF. It's not going to be listening. He said he's no longer going to do YouTube, at least right now. But he said whatever questions I had for him to DM them, and he would respond. Did that, and he did. Okay. Well, I think I just pissed him off. Sorry, not sorry, but he answered a lot, and then I don't know why that would piss him off. Okay, this just got interesting. I don't know why that would make you upset, but he said, okay, this is starting to sound like an interview, and I don't want to keep going back and forth. I'm just asking him questions. I'm thanking him. I'm being pleasant, y'all. See? Hi, Lizzie Bones. All right. Let's just get there. Let's just go there now. Okay. What the actual heck? Do I have to log in? I don't remember my number is. Well, now I can't tell. Like, what do you mean? Or I don't know. I don't know why that question would upset. Okay. Let me just see something here. Tell me some. Because I don't remember. Well, that's weird. Did I just lose my picture? Cancel? Nope. Okay, there we go. I don't remember my login. Okay, hold up. No. Okay, you can't see that? Okay. Hold up, wait a minute. I will let me try and sign in on the computer so I can just share screen. What is my password? Oh, I can sign in with Google. Can I? There we go. Okay. Oh shit. What the fuck? Oh, that's probably it. Okay. Booyah! Booyah! Okay. That was not right. Okay, hold up. All right, fuck it. Okay, I can't share my screen on that because it's going to show other messages with people, which I don't think is everybody's business right now until it's time to talk about those things. I asked him that. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Okay. I'm going to pull these up. Or I can. Oh, I know. Okay, hold up. Bear with me. Okay, so this is going to take a little doing. I did. I got your emails. I did get your emails. I don't think I replied. I did not reply. Sorry. Okay, so let me take this down. All right, so for a few, I do often squeak. For a few, I'm not going to be watching chat for a second here. Okay. Now, remember, don't give me shit, y'all, because you're going to remember I talk to people how I think should be talked to so that we can try and get answers. Okay. So don't read into what I'm saying as much as what he is responding. You know what I'm saying? Exact same thing as Don. Some people may have thought, oh, you're just buddy with Don. No, I just want to get the answers I'm looking for. Like, I just want these questions answered, you know? So, okay. Right. So here's the first three. So we'll go like share screen, do the first one. So I asked him, oh, that wasn't the right one. Let's put that one down. Okay, so it would be this one. Okay. I said, hello, I'm not sure if you are aware of who I am on YouTube, Voices Behind the Wall. I'll be honest, I feel some things sound off with some things you and Check It have said. However, listening to you on different panels today, I thought some of what you said did add up and some didn't. Okay, so where was I? Okay, some add up and some didn't. That's just my honest opinion, but I'd love to chat with you privately. So maybe I can better. Oh, so maybe I can. I don't know why there's a period there. So maybe I can better understand what's being said. Some of us get passionate and it does lead to straight up bashing. And for that, I apologize. So if you'd like a fair conversation, I'd sure love one. And so then he said, hi, thanks, but I'm staying away from YouTube. That was my first and last experience. The reports will be out in 4 to 6 weeks. Then everyone will know. And I'm here, I'm telling them, don't let them beat you down. I get it daily, blah, blah, blah. I'm so sorry. Don't listen to hate, take you down. I believe everyone, suspects, witnesses, should continue talking. You all know that. Talk, 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 talk. Jody Sue, I don't know what she's saying half the time, but we'll slowly get there, right? So bitch, talk, 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 talk all you want, Jody Sue. Like, talk yourselves into a cell. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Oh no. Hold up, wait a minute. Let me get that back. I did not just do that. Sorry. All right, I'll get it back. Okay. Okay. So to that, he just replies of, I can just ask him in the DMs. Ask me. So I don't even really need to show that. You can just ask via DM. They haven't beat me down. It's just not my thing going on YouTube. Actually, I'll just show it. So you can just ask via DM. They haven't beat me down. It's just not my thing going on the YouTubes. Okay, that's fair enough, right? That's fair enough. So we got those 3. There we go. It's gonna take some time, y'all, because it's a few screenshots, but I'm gonna send 3 at a time because sure slow today. I wasn't sharing screen, was I? I will share these in community tab just so you know after this. I'll share the screenshots of the texts. They've all been sent to Cotton Candy Boobs. She's seen them. Jagger did speak at the vigil. Did he? Okay, so go back in here for the next 3. Oh, and by the way, my dad texted, and he was super proud of the community. He watched where we thought there was a sighting of Summer, and so he was very proud of everyone, by the way, for pulling together. Did I just send the same fucking ones? What the fuck? Okay, here we go. So that was the first one. Okay, I can get this. All right. Okay. Share screen. Okay. I said, okay, I have several questions. I know that's going around and a couple that may not. Are you related in any way, shape, or form to Sammy Smith or Sammy Bono or Jagger? How did you know about Kiely's gas habits and exactly the 2 gallons of gas? Check It TV said there was a good friend of Kiely's there on his first ever dive there and helped him call Ellie and that. But then you're explaining the exact time too, but as if you were the one there with him, as if you were Kiely's friend that he was talking about. Were you there at the dives with him and knowing him prior to then? 4, why do you think you were allowed? Why do you think you were allowed there while the car was recovered, but not AWP? If you're a private investigator for Kiely's family, I could maybe see that allowed, but honestly, I can't make sense why you were allowed there, but AWP wasn't, unless you work for LE or Rodney. Or if you're private, okay, yeah, Ellie or the Rodney family. I guess those are my main ones right now. Oh, so this was at 5:30 this morning. Yeah, that's right. I couldn't fucking sleep. And then I said, kind of has vibes like maybe people are trying to set up Jagger. He said, no, I have never heard of them. Okay, we'll go to the, is this one? Okay, here we go. Can you see that? Am I sharing? Let me see. Okay. I'm sharing. Okay. And I will look at chat in a little bit, guys. I can't see it right here, but okay. No, I have never heard of any of them before this case because the family has access to her bank debit card transaction and the gas station confirmed the information. No, I am not the friend. The friend was a female. I am not going to give her information out, but she is a female about the same age as Kiely, a year older maybe. You would have to ask the FBI and Nevada County Sheriff's Office about this. They both questioned me, took my PI credentials, asked my involvement, and the supervising agent and lead uh, SO at the scene said I was allowed to stay. Keep in mind, a large part of the training and testing to get your PI license is about the handling and chain of custody of evidence. Kiely's grandfather also wanted me there with him as a friend. Hmm. There's more. Sorry, babe. I'm like blowing up his phone, sending him this shit. Oh, that's right. Okay, so we're going backwards. Okay. Now, just remember there's a certain way that I talk to people when I am playing a role, okay? So don't come for me with your hate. All right. All right, so she is am I sharing screen? Did I share? I am. Okay, sorry. Okay, so she's a female about the same age as Kiely, a year older maybe. You would have to ask FBI, Nevada County Sheriff's Office about this. They both questioned me, took my PI credentials, asked my involvement and supervised an agent. The lead at the scene said I was allowed to stay. Keep in mind, a large part of the training and testing to get your PI license is about handling and chain of custody of evidence. Kiely's grandfather also, just hold up right there while I'm thinking about it. So SF investigates, because I'm pretty sure you're watching, because that's when you like told me you didn't want to be interviewing with me anymore. Okay, sorry. I'm like questioning shit in my head. Okay, so keep in mind, a large part of the training and testing to get your PI license is about the handling and chain of custody of evidence. Okay. I would have to say that the Check It TV guy did not handle evidence very well. He shouldn't have been. Why wasn't you doing it then? Why it was him? Because you were there. You were there with that one. You were there. And I'm going to point out where I got you, and I know you were there shortly. But you were definitely there when he was getting the laptop. No? So anyway, you were in contact with him anyway. No, you were there. I think you were there. Anyway, so the handling of evidence, that was shit, right? Anyways, Kiely's grandfather also wanted me there with him as a friend, but you never met him before. I don't know. Anyway, because wait till the next comments where I'm like, how did you even know them? He wanted me there as a friend. He was overwhelmed with grief and, quite frankly, wasn't happy with the communication in the weeks prior with law enforcement and wanted someone to talk to. I was not part of the conversation. Why? You would all be, he wanted you. You're a stranger. He wanted you. Okay. All right. He said AWP was asked to leave. I only know that they made it. Oh, yeah, he starts talking AWP here. Wait, is that the next one? AWP was asked to leave. I only know that they made it very clear to myself and the grandfather they felt it was extremely unprofessional. They were never contacted. That Ellie learned about it all online, and they mentioned they had an agreement with AWP before they provided them non-public information about the process that would happen if they located the car, and that protocol was not followed. So SF investigates is not essentially he's saying adventures with purpose uh, um, didn't listen to law enforcement. They went against what law enforcement wanted them to do and did not contact law enforcement immediately when finding the car. Instead, hopped on to social media and posted it all there, and that the police department then only found out that Kiely's car was recovered because Adventures with a Purpose or Adventures with Purpose posted it all online already. Do we believe that? Because I don't. And I told you I didn't believe everything you were saying. That's, uh, so I said, wow, AWP didn't call Ellie first. Now that's wrong. I could sense that Ellie seemed frustrated with AWP. I pointed out we're low key. I felt like they were kind of taking jabs at Adventures with a Purpose. And I was like, why are they doing that? You remember? The one press conference, they were taking low jabs. I didn't understand why. Thank you. How come you were allowed to stay? Is that common? Would AWP probably been able to stay if their behavior was different? So was that this one? Oh, okay. If they were allowed to stay, it probably would have been limited to the diver, I would guess. There is no reason for them to stay, and they want to keep the crime scene as quarantined as possible. Then why was he there? Like, you know what I'm saying? They wanted to keep the scene as quarantined as possible. That's not anything we witnessed. We got what's Brian call her? Bumpy herpy lip lady, what purple haired bumpy lip herpy lady. Zanime, okay, that bitch who yeah, that area has not been quarantined off or anything. It never was, and it certainly clearly wasn't very quickly after, because we got Check It TV out there and shit doing dives and shit. This place was not quarantined off and kept as a crime scene ever. Even though it was her last known spot, it wasn't. So again, maybe the diver would have been allowed to stay, I guess. So what does that mean? Probably, okay, if they were allowed to stay, it probably would have been limited to the diver, I would guess. Why would you even say something like that? So was that an option for Nick to stay if he wanted to? Because I bet Nick would have liked to know that, because I'm pretty sure he would have stayed. There's no reason for them to stay, and they want to keep the crime scene. There's no reason for AWP to stay, but there's a reason for you to stay. That don't add up for me. To keep the crime scene as quarantined as possible. They never did that. You would have to ask them why they let me stay. Okay, I will ask them why they let you stay. I thought you would know why they let you stay. So I don't know. I mean, since it's supposed to be quarantined off as much as possible, you weren't the one collecting the evidence because the FBI and everyone was there, unless you're collecting evidence for the FBI and the local law enforcement, right? Am I all the way crazy, or does that actually make sense? So AWP, no, maybe the diver could have stayed. I stayed, because, I'm a PI, and part of becoming a PI, you got to learn how to handle evidence. But I hope to God you weren't handling evidence when FBI and law enforcement and stuff was there. So why was you there then? To be a friend to the grandpa? Okay, but you didn't know the grandpa. I don't know. Like I said, they took a report from me, ID'd me, credentiated me. They knew I was with the grandfather and father, although he left after about an hour to go to the CHP headquarters. AWP should have been the ones recovering the vehicle. Darzilla, yeah, definitely agree with that because I think they would have done less damage. I've seen them pull up other cars. They pulled up cars upside down when they were upside down. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Is this guy in the video of them pulling the car out? Yes, I believe he is. Punksy, thank you. That makes sense. Okay, thank you. So I'm like, not. Oh, is a Playboy photographer? He is not a PI. Okay, that's. Oh shit! Really? Hi, Brenda. Hi, everyone coming in. Detective Wisdom. SF is not a licensed PI in California. Good to know. Lori Rogers. He is blurred out. It seems they are salty. Yes, it does seem like that. Hey, Tanya. Seems they are salty because AWP. Where did that go? Has got a lot of deserved recognition. Yes, I think so. Thanks, Monique. God, I know this is graphic and hard to think about how terrible it would have been had Kiely fell out of that vehicle. That's why when someone said on Ryan's panel last night, it was good that because I when he said this, I was like, yeah, and then I was like, no, hold on. He mentioned if someone was in the driver's seat speeding into the water with the door open so that they could jump out and save themselves, right? And that would break the window. And I was like, yes, like I'm picturing it. I'm like, yes, that makes sense. But then very quickly, I was like, but the door was like all the way closed. I feel like the door would have been opened a little bit if that was the case. But that one window certainly could have been rolled halfway down to the child way because Sammy's not a very big girl and Sammy could have squished her ass out of there. Just saying. If she was prepared and knew what she was doing, like okay, this is what we got to do to cover up this. So, she'd be alert and whatever. But yeah, so I think it's possible that the person in the car maybe crashed the car in there and knew to swim out that window. And it would have to be a tiny girl probably to do that. Or a scrawny guy. It does Midwest. I don't think he's too far off. Like I said, I don't necessarily agree with everything that he is thinking or says, but I'd say a lot of it I do. Like, and the things that I don't necessarily fully agree with, I understand why he's thinking that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, everyone's just got mad hate for AWP, I guess, and it doesn't quite make sense, does it? Hi, Princess. He said last night he was not a PI. See? So here we go. So people are going to be able to. Okay, he said this here. He said this here. He said this here. You know what I'm saying? So have at it, y'all. But there's more. Let me pull it. His license expired. He's probably mad AWP blurred him out, in my opinion. It's just a mad hater. Now I'm going to go color my daughter's book. You're going to go color in your daughter's book now? Catnip, the thought of that breaks my heart. It's bad. Yeah, blurred out of the video and then pops up on the live panels. A private investigator, like Ryan was saying. Aren't you supposed to be a private investigator? Hey, Don. Taking one for the team? No. We're all doing that. I'd say Upchurch is probably one because he's Bullhorn Betty. You get to see it live. Finally, I know you were on super early, and I 6 a.m. I haven't been sleeping well lately, even with my sleeping medication, so I might be catching some of those very early lives. Well, 6 a.m. for me, anyways. It's probably what 8 for you. Sometimes I get cat hair in my eye, and I like certain times of the year. I swear I'm allergic to cats. All right, so okay, so we did. All right, we do. So I showed that one. Okay, I showed that one. I showed that one. I showed that one. Okay, well, let me get this shit together. Oh. Okay. Let me just make sure I don't have any other messages from him getting upset with me or something. I don't know. All right, so he doesn't want to talk anymore because he said I was too much interviewing him. I was getting a little mixed up. I thought Grandpa owned where Kiely was found, but he does not. He owns that campground or something. I'm not sure, but yeah, I guess Grandpa doesn't own that property. So I don't know. I don't know why I thought that. I thought I heard that he owned that area and it was up for sale, but maybe it just means his house. I don't know, but he says no, Grandpa didn't own that. So I will get the next. Oh. What the freak? Okay, so I guess it would be this one, right? Nothing is sending in order. Okay. I'm going to put these in a community post after this live because I think these are out of order, but you get the gist of it anyway. Yeah. Oh, the grandfather owns the lodge. Yep. Yeah, that's what I was told. So maybe just the lodge. So yeah, he didn't specify, and I honestly didn't know. I'm like, I thought that I heard, like, I swear I can't hear my. I thought I heard that Grandpa owned that campground. So I guess I heard wrong, but no, he does not own the campground. He doesn't clearly own the lake because it's like a national park. So duh, that makes sense. That was a stupid question on my end, but I guess I misunderstood what I was hearing. Fair enough. That's why we ask questions, right? Hi, Kim Cans. Hi, everyone coming in. Not trying to ignore people. Just trying to get through this, and then I'm going to open up the panel. Okay, ready for the next ones? He is now done messaging me, y'all, and said that I'm getting too much into interviewing him and that he doesn't like it. So there's that. Whatever the fuck that means. I guess he wants me to watch The Glare, which I will not do. Okay. I said, oh, it makes sense you'd be allowed there because Grandpa owns the property and you were with him. Interesting. One last question. How do you think the social media and YouTube specifically, how can we be helpful to the case at all? He said the grandpa didn't own the property. It is Tahoe National Forest. So that was I said, oh, why are people saying that that's Grandpa's property? Just the campground is Grandpa's? Thank you. And how can we better help as web sleuthing community with all you have witnessed in the past month? What would your advice be? I thought that was a good question. I don't know. Yeah, Church, like, he scared him off. And okay, so what would your advice be? He says, I honestly don't know how to answer your question about better online sleuthing. I would have to think about it. This case has been a disaster as far as that goes. Not that a reservoir she was found at, not that's a reservoir she was found at in public land managed by the Tahoe National Forest. Okay. So I didn't ask the right question because the question should have been like, what land does Grandpa own or something? So I didn't. I said, okay, thank you. So Grandpa asked you in on the case, the dad or mom, and when did you take on the case? Okay, right here, this here little question, I saved for last because I kind of thought I wasn't going to get an answer on that one specifically. So yeah, I didn't ask the right question with the grandpa owning the property because I misheard what I was hearing. So that's on me. But okay, thank you. So grandpa, I said, did grandpa ask you in on the case? Was it dad or mom? And when did you take the case? Great question, right? I think that's a great question. Hi, Anissa. Watch out, Chair. SF was allegedly saying bad things about Zav. I mean, what else can he say about me? Oh no, SF, is he gonna call me an animal torturer? Is he gonna say I've abandoned my children? Is he gonna say what is he gonna say? That I look like a possum with no upper lips? Like, seriously, what's he gonna say about me? I haven't already fucking heard. Say it, because honestly, that speaks volumes about a man with credentials and a private investigator. Don't y'all think? That speaks more volumes about him. Talking shit about Zav girl? What? And the other one, I'm going to sue Zap Girl. She didn't credit me. Okay. What the fuck ever? Let him say whatever fucking. People talk shitty about me all day, every day. Okay. So SF Investigates can have at it. I kept it classy today. I don't have some very nice things to say either, but I am being kind today because I don't think being a straight up asshole right away and just being, you're a fucking liar, dude. I don't believe a fucking thing you've texted or said on any panels, but I just wanted to see how much you'd lie to me too. Can I come on panel and ask you a Kiely Rodni case question? Just Mike, you sure can. I'm going to finish up with a few things and I'm going to open up the panel. So if you stick around for a little bit, you sure can. I'm going to open it up for everyone. Okay, so this one. So the question, remember that question I just asked him? I did it again. That question I just asked him, right? What question did I just ask him? I said, so did grandpa ask you in on the case? The dad or the mom? And when did you take on the case? Right? So that was my question to him. And here is his last response because he doesn't want to talk to me no more. And I don't know why. It was so nice. I'm probably blocked now. I'll check in a minute. So his response to that was, okay, this is starting to sound like an interview and I don't want to keep going back and forth. You told me to ask you my questions. I asked them, okay? I don't want to keep going back and forth. This info is available in the interview with Glazer. I'm pretty sure he means Glare, who will not get a view from me, okay? So, Glazer. This info is available in the interview with Glazer, or whatever the name was, as well as a community space I did. As a community spaces I did that you deleted, so it's not there for all to see. When you make a community spaces and then you delete your channel, your community spaces go bye-bye too. Okay? Mr. Private Investigator, that's what happens. The community spaces. I'm going to start calling it that now because that is fucking funny. I was a volunteer searcher. I met the grandfather and the father at the community volunteer trailer that was set up. What the fuck? Yo, Zanime was a volunteer searcher too. Okay, what the fuck? Let me find out. Check It TV was a searcher. No, that's right. He just went in after the fucking fact and touched all the evidence that was left behind. 24 hours or less after Sammy's partying and living it up. Drinking. She looks fucking torn up, right? Her friend was just found like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago maybe. I can't with this dude. I was a volunteer searcher. I met the grandfather and the father at the community volunteer trailer that was set up. That is I talked with them and later went to the family lodge to search in that area. The grandfather asked me, I'm processing as I'm reading because I didn't fully read this. I just got this while we're live. So I talked with them and later went to the family lodge to search in that area. The grandfather asked me to have a glass of wine with him and talk. We stayed in touch pretty much daily. I said I despise the glare. He tells women to send nudes to mod for him. Gross. Which is facts. This is starting to sound like an interview. I freaking asked you what this. I asked you an important question, in my opinion. And I don't feel this is an answer. This answer is staged. Because you just got all uptight and defensive. Did grandpa hire you? Did dad hire you? Or did mom hire you? This is starting to sound like an interview. And I don't want to keep going back and forth with you. What the fuck? You said ask your questions here in the DM. I didn't get told that there was questions that were off limits. So ask your questions as long as they're meaningless kind of questions. Ask important questions, and I'm out. That's not sus at all. Dude, I don't know. Y'all take whatever the fuck you want with this. I'll be posting them in a community post for y'all too. I do not threaten lawsuits on people, not even my haters. Take it, use it. Don't use it. If it's nothing, fine, it's nothing. But fuck. BS, BS, BS. Yes. SF investigation is evil. Yo, main girl. Maybe he needs to be burped. Like, I can't say that anymore. I can't keep telling people I'm going to breastfeed them because that's sexual harassment, apparently. And that's not even how I mean it. I'm just fucking mean they're a big baby and they need a boob in their mouth. $2,000 an hour, yeah, for the worst PI ever, who lets people handle evidence gloveless and all. He blocked you the other day. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get blocked now. But that's it. I mean, I don't know. He just messaged me. SF investigates. You should just do paneling. Okay, I said, I despise the glare. He tells women to send nudes to mod for him. That's gross. He said, I would take that up with him or his mods. I don't know what to tell you. Nerdy has multiple arrests for beating up women and people still defend him. So why is he giving me dirt now on Nerdy Addict? What the fuck? I didn't ask for that. That's what we do. This is what a private investigator that you just told me. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm not blocked yet. You're gonna LOL on that one. What can you do? What can you do, right? All right. Now, so there's that. Dude's wild. He is a piece of work. You guys buy any of that? Because I don't. I mean, I knew I was gonna get bullshit, but we still had to ask, right? You like nerdy? Okay. I don't know what any of that. Like, I mean, I'll pop it up there though, so that you can see it. That's what he just fucking said to me. I'm gonna show you, and then that's that because I want to pull up. I'm gonna pull up like this. Oh, these things don't ever send in order. Okay. Save image and save. Booyah. Share screen. Let me take this down. Okay, share screen. Okay. Said I despise the glare. He tells women to send nudes to mod for him. Gross. He said I would take that up with him or his mods. I don't know what to tell you. Nerdy has multiple arrests for beating up women and people still defend him. So ... I didn't know that. I didn't need to know that because my questions had nothing to do with nerdy addict at all. Why did I need to be told that? What the fuck does that have to do at all with anything? He docks Nerdy's wife? Nerdy, I smell a lot. Sue that dude. Something. I don't fucking know. But that is fucked up. All right. Now, SF investigates. Bruh. I want to pull up a little some here, and I just need to know, did I hear things wrong? Okay, and we're gonna re-listen to some stuff together. I don't remember now. Which video was it? Oh shoot! No, which one was it? Where he said we found new evidence. Okay, where he said when they were pulling stuff out. Okay, I think this is the one. Hold up, wait a minute.
All right. Okay, so we are live. So I'm gonna just be trying to keep up reading with your guys' comments.
Okay.
I appreciate you guys being here. This session is gonna help me with debriefing. It was a very emotional roller coaster. There's a lot more video that I'll be putting up.
I'm sure there is.
Of everything we found. But one of
We?
the things that I wanted to do is
We. Who is we? Him and some 17-year-old girl? That's weird because that's what SF Investigates is trying to say, that it wasn't him. It was a girl who's maybe a year older than Kiely was with him. So a 17-year-old? That we got him and a 17-year-old girl diving for evidence? Or was it Sammy? Because my gut was right away Sammy, but I think it was all three. We'll see.
I first want to say thank you so much to all of you guys who are sharing this video, who are subscribing, because that helps the channel grow. Um, Kylie's grandfather thanked me.
He's
He
thanking
was
everybody. He
very
loves everyone. Did he have
genuine.
wine with you too?
Words can't describe.
Oh, here
Words
we
can't
go.
describe
Words
any of
can't
that, any of the emotion
describe.
that I felt. It was a very rough day for me. It was a very rough day for the family. It was a rough day for my family in general. You know, I took I how do I say this?
Get emotional.
You know, when you try to give to others and you try to help others, you kind of have to take away from certain aspects or certain stuff from your personal life, and I did that. You know, I did take a week off, but just so you guys know, it's one of those things where
Because you wanted to. You took a week off because you chose to do that. Okay? You and I'm pretty sure you were probably paid to, because who in this time can take just like a week off of work? Well, Mr. Sure did, but I mean, we're paying for that now. Um, dude, don't boo hoo us forever the victim, Jody Sue, whine us into a corner like that. Shut the fuck up. Nobody asked you to go there. You chose that. Okay, you chose to do that. Why? I don't know. Maybe Gramps gave you some money. I don't know.
if you take a little from here, you have to give there and
You
all that
do.
stuff. I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who called law enforcement, who got them to go there. I was so frustrated. I was very frustrated that I had found some stuff and nobody seemed to care. Nobody cared. I called Placer County Sheriff's Office, big old loop with their automated system. Hit this number, hit every single number, and and nothing. Then I said, you know what? I'm just gonna call the local Truckee Police Department. So I did that. I called the Truckee Police Department.
SF Investigates will say he wasn't calling the right number. He was calling the non what the fuck's it called? He was calling the non-emergency line. Okay, even that you can get through to. And why the fuck would you do that? Why didn't you just call 911? Meanwhile, you're getting through, but no one's taking your calls. And you're live streaming at this place. And we're supposed to believe that there's no reception there. Like, Callie couldn't have said anything. There's just no reception. Fuck out of here. Oh. Angelina. Truckee Police Department. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he was doing.
And the lady was very helpful. She said, "Look, we're not handling the investigation. It belongs to, I believe, Placer County Sheriff's Office." And so I said, "We'll transfer you." And I said, "No, I don't want to play that game." I said, "I've already
Stop. No. He didn't just say, we're going to. Okay, stop it. The police. Okay. They said, let me transfer you, sir. And he's like, no. Don't transfer me. I'm not playing that game. I just found a dead girl's laptop and her belongings and evidence. But no, I don't want to play your game of you transferring me to the correct police station. Is that sound proper to anyone? I do not think that sounds proper. What's the number to 911? 411. Thank you for that. Holy cow. Thank you for that. I found a hole in his story now. Did you? I'm going to be opening up panel in a little bit here. So said, no, I don't want to play that game. Said, I've already gone through that. I would have done, okay.
through that system, and it's not helping. It's not helping.
By the way, none of this is recorded. You're picking up literal evidence of a murder, in my opinion, allegedly a murder or even a freak accident. That is evidence.
She said, "You know what? Let me transfer you." She transferred me. I was able to leave a voicemail to the secretary for all the detectives.
Stop it.
Didn't get a call back.
Stop it. No, he just fucked up. Hold on.
I was able to leave a voicemail to the secretary, I believe, Placer County Sheriff's Office. And so I said, "We'll transfer you." And I said, "No, I don't want to play that game." I said,
I'll transfer you. No, I don't want to play that game.
"I've already gone through that system, and it's not helping. It's not helping." So she said, "You know what? Let me transfer you." She transferred me. I was able to leave a voicemail to the secretary for all the detectives. Didn't get a call back. Um, I ran into one of Kylie's friends there, and as I was,
Okay, I'm listening to this again because maybe I heard it wrong. Everyone listen to this, okay? I just want everyone to listen to this part.
didn't get a call back. Um, I ran into one of Kylie's friends there, and as I was diving, I come out and I see somebody there, and I go dive again, and I come back out, and I have a hairbrush in my hand, and I'm holding this hairbrush, and I pull it out, and I said, "Do you know?" Before I pulled it out, I said, "Do you know Kylie?" And she said, "Yeah, she's my friend. We were trying to rekindle our relationship. We were really good friends, and you know, like we were starting to become really good friends again." Because she studied abroad, I believe. And I said, "Well," and I pulled the hairbrush out, and her face just.
Did Sammy Smith study abroad? Didn't she go to Peru? Didn't wasn't is that a friend? Is that the friend? Didn't she just go to Peru like
Her demeanor just changed, and she knew what I was doing at that time. She knew everything I was doing. She knew what I was pulling out, and I said, I've been. I said, "This is not the first thing." And I said, "There's more." And she just looked in shock, and she was like, "What else did you find?"
If she's standing there at the lake, okay, and you're pulling this stuff up, how wouldn't she see? I'm Sin. Good to see you. How would she not have seen the stuff? Because wasn't it laying all on the sand? So why would she even have? There's more. Where is it? Unless he diving, paddling back in, putting shit in his car. No, we saw him laying it out on the ground. So to me, that's a lot. Like that's when people add way too much detail to shit. It makes my radar go up. And then again, when people don't have enough information on shit, it makes my radar go up.
So I showed her. When I went down there initially. I grabbed just what I could see, and I grabbed a handful, and I had glass everywhere from a shattered windshield. I mean, a huge pile of just glass in my hand. And I said, "Look," and she was in disbelief, and I said, "I've been trying to get a hold of people. No one's coming." I said,
why would she be in disbelief over a handful of glass? Everyone knows that's where the car was. We know there was a broken window. We know that shouldn't make someone in disbelief.
I said, "I don't think anybody cares." And she said, "Well, I have the
You have the what?
She said, "I have the detective's direct line." So she went ahead and gave him a call. After a while, she came back. I just kept diving. She made a phone call, and she said they're not coming. They're not coming. They said everyone, it's too late. Everyone's gonna have to wait. Everything is gonna have to wait till tomorrow. It's not in the priority list. And I was just like, what the fuck? So I called some people who know the family. No one could get a hold of the family. SF investigates from Twitter. Amazing guy.
I'm sure he was already there. I feel like he was already
able
there.
To get a hold of the family, or try to get a hold of the family. Was able to finally get a hold of the grandpa. The grandpa said, "I'm coming right over." Kylie's grandpa. He came right over as soon as he could. He was on scene.
Okay.
That man has a heart of gold.
That man has a heart of gold. I just know him so well. I drank wine, had a good old time with him. Okay. Now, hold on, because I swear SF was on. Ooh, thank you, Cotton Candy Boobs. Okay. Sorry. Oh, it must have been. It was Zav's. It was Zav Girls. I'm pretty. Yeah, it was Zav Girls. But he said, yeah, it was Zav Girls. I get confused because her and Upchurch have been collabing a lot. So I'm like, did I see it? Was he on his channel or hers? Zav Girl. Oh shoot, but I don't remember. Oh shoot. I think it was like her 8-hour. Was it just that one? Was it that one? She is crushing it. Okay. I think it's this one. And let me just try and find the spot. Okay, there he is. So yeah, it's Zav Girls Live. And let me pause it. Everything we figured out so far with all of the people surrounding Kiely Rodni. And it was stream live September 10th. So you'll want to make sure that you check that out. Let me share here.
I think we're unique because now, as you can see, we are in a studio atmosphere.
Monies.
We're not in a remote atmosphere anymore. But
okay, so
I knew what you meant.
I just want to speed it up a little.
But
It
that
also
means
says
corporal
simple injury
assault.
means that
I
he
can't
caused like an
remember.
injury on her. Like it wasn't just something little.
I just had a couple things that I wanted to
he's
say.
not up there yet.
Reached out to me before and hadn't heard back.
right? I don't.
See,
Okay,
ours-
he's about to
let me
come up
see.
here.
Let me
Because
see
everybody
that
said that that was the address.
I want you
you
to listen
had
closely
verified.
because I swear he gives
wow.
it
Who said
away. I swear he gives it away that he was there with him when he was diving. Hold on. Or I'm totally misunderstanding what I'm hearing. So this is why I'm glad I'm bringing it to y'all. Like, what do you hear? Am I crazy?
Who just said
A
that?
lot of people in the chat said that that was the address you had verified.
All right, what's the address? Hang on a second. Let me get to Google Earth.
113.
Go against social media. Tell you the
Okay.
couple things.
Oh,
And
thank you.
Reached out to me before and hadn't heard back.
I always go too far. What the?
tell you the
Okay.
couple things.
I'm
Oh,
done.
thank you.
And try to look at
That's
that
it.
one
Cher's
picture
done
again when you
trying.
get time.
Okay, I will. Thank you.
Thank you.
He's
I'm
about
having
to pop
trouble
up.
finding the thing that says corporal.
It was on there. The one you just had up. If
Yeah.
you look before it says simple assault, it's abbreviated for the corporal injury. Right before slash.
Oh, it does. You're right. Okay, it looks like Steve's here. Let me bring him up and see. Hey, it's
Hey,
you.
how are you?
It's really you. Okay,
Okay.
I wasn't sure because we couldn't see you in chat.
No, I had some people texting me saying that, suggesting.
I think, was this his first live that he did, by the way? Let me pull up my chat. I think this was this his first panel? No, I don't think this was his first panel because he was live before this and they started calling him out. Okay, hold up. Hi, everyone coming in here? Nope. No, he was on the glare right before his av. Okay, yeah. So this is the day he made all his rounds, and yeah, not too, 48 hours ago he started, and then deleted it that quick. He was on Baby Gap before. I heard that. So he made, yeah, right. So he made his rounds and then ended on Zavs. Okay, I don't know who all he's been on, but I watched this one 100 times. He said he was at Prosser when Check It called because he found the laptop. I can't remember which channel. I know he said that. I fucking knew he said that.
Thing I joined, I guess, and I heard you mention that you'd reached out to me before and hadn't heard back. I never got that message. If you did, I apologize.
No, you got back, but I asked you to come on the show. You just didn't answer the show, but you did get back to me. You sent me a nice message on Twitter.
He said,
but I said, hey, if you want to come on, but you just didn't mention coming.
Oh yeah,
killer.
And so I was, until today is the first time I've really spoke since it happened. I just kind of, because I've been dealing with the family and stuff. So I just figured today I'd give some input to what I may know to
the Spaces interview Jay just played. The Spaces interview.
to kind of.
Yeah, what do you know, man? I heard you were okay. I was getting emails, and I didn't want to say anything because I couldn't verify it. But I was getting emails that tell me if this is true or not. That you were on another channel verifying that was indeed Jagger. Is that true?
No, no, that's getting taken completely out of context.
Oh, is it?
So just so you know, so there's a group out there that
okay.
follows me from case to case to case, and this is all they do. They try to describe me. What I said was, when
let me think of what I said.
We were at the recovery site. Doug from Adventures with Purpose took us off to the side. Now, keep in mind, we had, the reason I told this is because we had no idea that he was mic'd, that it was really a hot set, and it was being filmed and everything. So he took us aside and he told us the story about the tow truck driver.
If I'm not mistaken, they have the right to do that though, right? Because they are on public, right? Or am I crazy? I don't know. I don't know why that matters because they know that they knew who and what they were doing. I mean, if I went there, I would assume that they were recording or mic'd or whatever. That's their work. That's what they do. And they also have to do that to protect themselves. So much like police have to have the cameras on them to protect themselves and to protect civilians or citizens. But that shouldn't have mattered. If there is nothing fishy going on at all, that shouldn't have mattered, in my opinion. I mean, because AWP wasn't going to go release shit before, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like they are out there to ruin an investigation. They wouldn't do that. So I don't get it.
service driver, and I know that they've said that we want to keep this person's identity private, even though they've described Jagger to a T. But to us, what I disclosed, because this is the truth, is he said that they showed the tow truck driver a photo of Jagger, and the tow truck driver said that's him. Now, just so you know, so everybody's clear, I do not buy the story. So I'm not confirming it. I'm saying that that is what they told us. That,
sir, just so you know, I do not buy your story.
he confirmed it. I'm not saying that they lied about it. I just don't.
I'm so sorry. What
He
story
is.
y'all talking
He
about?
is. I'm not saying AWP lied, but when you say that, that's like, truth be told, like, I'm being totally honest. Like, when people have to say that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they lied. And you saw what he was saying. He was straight up dogging AWP. He was. He was the texter there. So he doesn't like them. I cannot understand why does Check It TV, who's connected to Kiely's family, not like AWP? Why does SF Investigates not like AWP? Why does Grandpa and Dad not like AWP? Why does the friends not like AWP? Why does Jagger, the ex, not like AWP, who found his ex-girlfriend he loves so dearly? Why does the mom hate AWP? Like, all these people who are tied to Daddy and Grandpa or whatever, and Mom, like Kiely's inner circle of people that we're being told is anyway. And why do they all hate AWP when they found her? They found her quickly. What if we're 10 years from now? You know what I'm saying? But this family doesn't act right. We're having parties. We're laughing. We're laughing as we're talking about crying at the celebration of life for your passed away daughter. We're laughing as we're talking about that. Like, I can't. I cannot understand the parents who have a passed away, kidnapped, missing, a murdered, whatever way, a loved one that is gone without a trace, how there can be zero emotions. The fuck if 2 weeks after my child is found in a lake, passed away, am I having a party and laughing? Good luck pulling me out of bed. Okay, that's I don't understand the no emotion. I don't get it.
Oh,
So he said that they kept it. You said it was an open mic, so you heard it, right? You're not supposed to hear it.
No, well, when the
Talking
Adventures
about
with Purpose
hot
came
mic
out with that
moment.
video,
Open mic.
our voices are on there, so obviously they were microphoned. But Doug and everybody, we had no idea when we showed up there, that we were being recorded. So what I just told everybody was, hey, listen, in that conversation, they did say that Jagger was the guy, and I said to everybody was like, I think everybody needs to like dial this back on Jagger a little bit, because nothing's been proven.
So
I just
they
think
showed the tow truck or the roadside assistant guy. They showed him the picture of Jagger, and he confirmed that he said that was him.
that's what they said, that that's what the story how it was told to us.
Or he's like
slightly different, than what was in the video. It was, he said that the tow truck driver said that he felt that she was drugged, and it was completely incoherent. He did say the seatbelt thing, like has been disclosed, like she couldn't figure out how to work. She asked how to work the seatbelts, but he said that he started filming her because he felt that she had been like roofied or something. But there's some important parts about that are I was staying in the same hotel as the FBI card team, right?
I swear he says it
rapid deployment
in
team. I mean, they're tops in the world. U.S. Marshals, Homeland Security was there, and they got this lead. Now, we were told that they gave it to law enforcement the day after they spoke to the guy. But in the video, it said the guy says he gave it to them a week.
He's also fixated on AWP. It's unbelievable. And you said, look at him. Is that girl's being so nice? Everyone, even up churches, like letting them talk, right? Yes, we want to let them talk, right? Why is she being trashed by him now? Because she's being respectful like I was. She's being nice. Like, why? I don't understand. Why is he upset with her now?
Earlier. So I don't know which is true, but either way,
I don't get it.
It would take FBI hours to verify that, because we were also told it was AAA. You know, they didn't use the vague
It was
thing. And
AAA.
yeah. And law enforcement.
Okay. I didn't know that for sure. It was AAA. Okay.
Yeah. And after Adventures with Purpose was told to leave the site, the FBI came over to me, as did Nevada County Sheriff, and they wanted to know exactly what we've been told, you know, about the AAA lead, and they use AAA. So, you know, I don't know. I think they
is that when they asked you for all your credentials and stuff too? Because that's what you told me, right?
Immediately, and they would have pulled that video. And let's say that they were building a case. If Jagger was on that video, lying to the FBI is a crime in itself, and he said he was in Napa, so they would have locked him up temporarily on that. You know, they would have been able to hold him on that, because lying to the FBI is a federal crime. So I have some doubts about that.
We'd have to prove that he was lying. Okay, SF investigates, Mr. Investigator. Here's what I'm going to say. You're saying that just because hearsay is saying that Jagger was involved, and because some tow truck driver pointed him out or whatever, that's enough to hold him on, or he'd be, you know, put away for that. No, you can't do that over hearsay. There has to be evidence. Am I wrong?
Is what I'm saying.
Okay. Huh. Do you have any? Okay, so let me back up a little bit. So when you said when they told us, so did the family know about this tip then?
So that was told, yeah, because that was told to us in the first 5 minutes. When I got word that it was on social media that she had been found, the car had been found, I was with Kiely's dad and grandfather, and I got a call about it, and I had to tell them. And then we were 2 minutes from their location, because we were up by the party location. We went down there, and in fact, they showed in the video, you know, her father's on the quad runner going down, and then we're right behind him. And so he told us that story pretty quick, because he asked, you know, if you guys had to suspect anybody, who would you suspect? And, you know, it was, and now it kind of makes sense that it was being recorded, like why those questions were being asked. But yeah, so the father and the grandfather both were in on that conversation.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So
I
don't even know what to ask, because
I
think I got
the wrong interview.
There was
I
any
just
foul play, right? You think it was just
well,
an accident?
I, you know, up until a few days ago, let me define like what I can, like when I say accident, I do not rule out, and I think it's very possible that there could have been somebody else in the car. There could have been a car behind them, and it could have sideswiped them.
Gotta be careful who we're hiding, Tanya, please.
And then, you know, she goes in the water and they can't get out. I don't think that it was intentional. I don't think this was a intentional homicide.
Excuse me.
I don't think that she was killed and rolled into the water. I do not discount. I think there's a very good possibility that somebody saw this and they didn't know what to do, you know, and left. But
why would he even say that unless he knew that? I just want to say, why would he even say that?
In the sense that this was not meant to happen.
That makes no fucking sense.
So you don't just so I'm sorry, I'm over here freaking texting people about the UFC fight. So do you think or not think the tow truck driver / AAA or AAA person, you think he's telling the truth, or you think he's lying?
I don't think it's accurate. I think if he did indeed service a car out there, I think that it was somebody else. I don't think there's any way, because here's the thing: the phone pings it. I was given the cell phone ping location when I got to Truckee, and it's 50 yards from where that car was found. So that means, and also keep in mind,
So
like,
he was blaming Zav. After SF gets off panel, he went on another channel claiming Zav girl said whatever someone else said in the comments. So someone commented about Kiely's mom. He left Zav girl's panel, went on another channel, and lied and said it was Zav girl saying who the person in chat said. That's fucked up, and that's mad complicated. He did a Q&A on Twitter when Kiely was found. I did not know that one.
Like the phone records, like the Verizon phone records stuff, they've been accessed, and so is their social media and everything like that. So the location.
Okay, I guess the FBI can get them accessed. Okay, so maybe, but I do know it is difficult to get phones accessed, but maybe because it's a minor. But I mean, maybe.
You know, so the phone has to go in the water. Before she went to the party, she stopped and got 2 gallons of gas. She was almost, and that was her normal kind of routine, like, you know, as 16-year-old.
Did he just about say she was almost empty and stopped himself? How would he know that?
The tow truck driver / AAA or AAA person, you think he's telling the truth or you think he's lying?
I don't think it's accurate. I think if he did indeed service a car out there, I think that it was somebody else. I don't think there's any way, because here's the thing: the phone pings.
Okay.
I was given the cell phone ping location when I got to Truckee, and it's 50 yards from where that car was found. So that means, and also keep in mind, like the phone records, like the Verizon phone records stuff, they've been accessed, and so is their social media and everything like that. So the location, you know, so the phone has to go in the water. Before she went to the party, she stopped and got 2 gallons of gas. She was almost, and that was her normal kind of routine.
How would he know she was almost on empty? I don't know. How would he know that? And that's why he almost, like, he was about to say that, right? Am I crazy? Am I nuts? Did you all hear that? Wasn't he just about to say she was almost on empty? How does he know that? Hi, Susan. He totally stopped himself. Yeah, that was her normal routine. How does he know that? Right? Ellie had the footage. Isn't Sammy's dad a PI? Yep. Yeah, who told him that? Awakened, right? Who told him that? The gas station told him that she was almost on empty. The gas station wouldn't have read her gas meter in her car. The gas station wouldn't have. No. The gas station could tell how much gallons of gas she put in there, but the gas station wouldn't tell him that she was almost on empty. Okay? How do you know that? Who told him that? Somebody knew.
It was somebody else. I don't think there's any way, because here's the thing: intentional homicide. I don't think that she was killed and rolled into the water. I do not discount. I think there's a very good possibility that somebody saw this and they didn't know what to do, you know, and left. But that's accidental in the sense that this was not meant to happen.
So you don't just so I'm sorry, I'm over here freaking texting people about the UFC fight. So do you think or not think the tow truck driver / AAA or AAA person, you think he's telling the truth or you think he's lying?
I don't think it's accurate. I think if he did indeed service a car out there, I think that it was somebody else. I don't think there's any way, because here's the thing: the phone pings. I was given the cell phone ping location when I got to Truckee, and it's 50 yards from where that car was found. So that means, and also keep in mind, like the phone record.
No, really quick, what I remember too, Did Kiely work at a coffee shop? Kiely worked at a coffee shop. He is about to get in his butt soon for sure. I'm pretty, yeah, he said rolled. There's a few things he says. Remember, I think certain words. She worked at a coffee shop. Service van or truck, whatever the heck he is. Oh, was it a Starbucks? Okay, I didn't know it was a Starbucks. What was I gonna say? I noticed the service guy who went out there. He said he was in a coffee shop and saw her picture and said, "Oh, I helped her." Right? Didn't he say that? Yeah, she didn't work at a Starbucks. She worked at like not a big chain like Starbucks. It was a nice coffee shop though, because I remember seeing it. They liked boba. Sammy wanted to give her a hug and she got a boba. Yeah. And he said so I'm just curious because I know lots of people drink coffee. There's lots of coffee shops. Okay. I understand that. But that just stood out to me that, oh, coffee shop. Okay.
Like the Verizon phone records stuff, they've been accessed, and so is their social media and everything like that. So
bothers
the
you, Squids?
location,
Yeah.
So the phone has to go in the water.
Okay, and he stops himself here. He goes, the location. Okay, so first the phone has to go in the water. What the fuck? I don't know why he said that, but he quickly got off that. But listen closely again. Bullhorn Betty, everybody, listen, please listen. I shit you not. He is about to say her gas tank was almost full, and he self-edit like Don Wells.
Before she went to the party, she stopped and got 2 gallons of gas. She was almost, and that was her normal kind of routine, like, a 16-year-old.
She was almost,
being 16, so they knew that the radius was no more than.
Do you know where she stopped at? Which gas station?
Yeah, so she lives by a not a Texaco, but she lives by at the end.
I'm gonna pretend like I forgot. That's what I feel like right there. You guys know when people are trying to play dumb, like, let me pretend like I don't know too much, but you already know too much, in my opinion. That makes me think that, like, you knew Kiely. I'm gonna fucking find it. I could have sworn it was on Zav Girls, but it might be on someone else's. I heard him, the way he described it. It sounded identical to what Check It TV was saying. I'm like, wait, he's the friend that Check It was talking about.
Coldstream, if you look at it on a map, right at the 80 and Coldstream, there's a pretty sure it's either a Chevron or it's one of those right there.
Oh, like a truck stop.
No, this is a regular one. Now the surveillance photo was taken at a truck stop. But she got the gas at a different. So they pulled the
Ryan of church. You can tell just wants to lay into him, but he's trying to be respectful of Zav Girl, and Zav's like, I don't know. She's just like, I still don't get it. She's being so nice, and he's so mean. I should text him like, why did you be so mean to Zav Girl when she's been nice?
They immediately pulled the surveillance photos from all the gas stations within
all the gas stations.
They figured was the radius that she could go on 2 gallons of gas, and so nothing came up there. And they they got the AAA. They've got all the dispatch records.
Okay, all right. So she only got 2 gallons of gas. She was almost on empty. But I don't know, like, how do we know that? Because it went from she was going to sleep at the campground to she texted Mom, I'm going to leave at blah, 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 and go home. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense.
They've got the video. They've got all that. And, as of 3 days ago, I know that I'll tell this. So I got a lead from somebody that emailed me a lead saying that they knew they were aware that somebody murdered her, and they gave the person's identity and everything. It seemed like, I don't think it's credible, but I have to turn all that over to FBI and everything. So when I contacted the FBI about 5 or 6 days ago, and her family about it. The FBI replied back, get a hold of Nevada County because we have it closed on our end.
Damn, the FBI told somebody to get a hold of a lesser.
What?
Damn.
Yeah.
Of who?
A lesser.
Oh, yeah. Well, they said that their investigation is, wrapped up. So
Okay, so the FBI is wrapped up. They don't need the information. Just give it to a local law enforcement who also, from what we're being fed from all of Kiely's side, is the police just doesn't want the information. I mean, unless it's Mr. Wu, yeah, I could see he doesn't want the information. He's whatever, too busy jumping out of helicopters and shit. I don't know, but do I buy any of that? I don't fucking think so. Liar, liar, pants on fire. FBI isn't talking to him. No.
So
He's done this stuff before.
So it went to Nevada.
I don't know who the fuck he is.
Nevada did contact me about it, and then her dad talked to them about it. And I know that the last word was they have no reason right now.
Damn, are you a cop?
No, I'm a private investigator.
Damn.
But they have no reason to believe it's foul play. But I can't say with 100% certainty. There's nothing that at the beginning I definitely was leaning that way. I don't see anything that really.
But what about what AWP found though? Like,
right?
You don't find that suspicious though,
right?
Which part?
Found. I think the passenger side window was busted out before, because there's only one pile of glass. Now that those divers are going down there, they're saying there's just one pile of glass. It looks like where they flipped over the car and it's the driver, or the driver's side broke. So where did that window break out from? Like, I think something happened before.
So Ventures with Purpose won't talk with me anymore. So
I wonder why. Is that why we're so salty? Adventures with Purpose won't talk to you anymore.
I heard on a live stream today or yesterday that they actually clarified that the passenger window was down but not broken out. And what we were told when we arrived on scene is that the passenger window was down and that the rear driver passenger was
rolled down
3/4 of the way down.
The dude wiped it off.
Yeah, I mean, you can
in the video.
see what
it was in
down.
I think that was
He
the back.
It even
window.
says underwater. Yeah,
Like, I'm pretty sure. We can pull it up. I think he wipes the back window, if I'm not mistaken, not the front ones. But I don't know. I don't remember. I'd have to watch it again. Because little things like that can get twisted when you're watching so much. But I do think it was the back window.
Underwater, he says broke.
No, we don't blame them, Granny.
He wipes the other window.
This guy
too.
is linked with Ellie. I think so.
Yeah.
I do.
I don't
think
know.
he's
Today,
linked. He was in the search party. Guess who else was in the search party? Xaname. So if you're gonna try and tell me that this dude on YouTube, who's a private investigator, doesn't know who Zav Girl is, or not Zav Girl, sorry, Zav, Xaname is, he's lying. I think GovChurch says that too. Like, so you don't know who Xaname is? Like, y'all were in the same search party, but maybe you didn't see everyone. But I find that hard to believe that YouTubers diving for shit. And then another lady who pops up on YouTube who goes from freaking world disasters to, I don't know, canoeing over a dead girl's car, or not canoeing over a dead girl's car and spotting the location, to which within 72 hours after that or so, the car is found with Kiely deceased in it. Okay, this fucking stinks from all around the world. Conspiracies.
I heard somebody sent me a clip. I could try and find it in Discord. Somebody sent me a clip where today he said, or it might have been yesterday. I apologize. He seemed to walk that back and say, and this was actually I think it was on Grizzly's show. He seemed to walk it back and say that it was down. I don't know though. I mean, it does keep going back and forth.
Oh, wait a minute. What about this? What if they're calling him the tow truck driver to defer the fact that he was actually in a van to give a different visual What if the AAA driver was a real person, which is why he was parked waiting around? Because then if Jagger would have been the guy there, they would have had to have two phones, which would have made the tow truck slash AAA driver's story correct. Then he said the only reason he knew about it was because of seeing a picture of it in a coffee shop and was like, wait a minute, that's that girl, right? Dude, what if he's telling the truth? Because that would make sense on why he pinpointed them perfectly, because why would you overshoot it to make yourself even look more guilty unless you're telling the truth? You know?
I mean, I think, I don't know why.
What do you think, SF Investigates?
I didn't completely follow.
I don't know, but I don't understand.
What if,
what
okay, I'll
Church
say it again.
said.
I'll say it quicker.
Yeah.
All right. So
Say
what
quicker.
if we say the van driver, so you know how everybody was calling him a tow truck driver?
Yeah.
All right, and that's where I'm a little confused because, and we'll pull it up here in a minute too. Okay, like you guys, what you drive for your daily thing, like Mr. Scherer drives his truck, right? So when he's talking about driving, he wouldn't say, oh, I got in my minivan and was driving whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or I walked back to my minivan. When he drives a truck, it would come out naturally. I walked back to my truck, right? That guy, is Nick his name? There's a lot of Nicks in this, but I think Nick is his name, who was the service person. When he's talking to AWP, he doesn't say, I went back to my van. He says, I went back to my truck. Now, is that a common mistake for guys? What I was thinking is, okay, maybe he has a truck. That's his daily driver, but then he's got a work van to which he's doing his job in. So maybe he's just used to saying my truck, but it's a service van. Do you guys catch what I'm saying? Like, what guy would call a van a truck, or a vice versa, a truck a van? That just seems like a natural thing that come out of his mouth. I feel like he was in a truck. Like, I don't know. And then I also think, like, why would they only send him in a van? Because all she needed was a jump. But how did they know that? If we got a 16-year-old girl calling in, like, so here's my thing, because I had AAA in Minnesota. And so I've had to use it a couple times, and never did a van come out to me. But hey, different states, I get it. But here's the thing. So what if it wasn't the battery? What if this 16-year-old girl in the middle of the night was wrong and she actually needed a tow? Like, okay, it's not the battery. Because, you know, like a 16-year-old girl, maybe they don't know what they're talking about. So here's the thing. So they send a van. What if it was not just, it was, you know, what if it was more than, oh, it was in neutral or whatever? Nobody else in that car knew that the car was in neutral, and that's why it wasn't working. Like, nobody else, because clearly Jagger was there, right? It doesn't Jagger drive like a Ferrari or some shit? Like, wouldn't he know to put it? Like, I feel like my 10-year-old son would know, oh, it's a neutral, mom. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think that really makes sense. And then I think about, well, what if, like I said, what if it wasn't that? They thought it was the battery. Okay, you get there, it's not the battery, it's something else, and this car has to be towed. He's going to drive away in the van and come back with a tow truck then? Like, I don't know. I don't know if I buy the van thing. I don't know. And the reason why is like, because what if it is a tow truck, and the tow truck is the one who fucking put the van in the lake? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I don't know, but I just don't know a guy who would say, let me walk back to my truck, but he's really driving a van. That's not a normal thing. That's just my crazy observation.
Okay, so a tow truck is not a van. They're two separate things.
Thank you.
So whoever started the hey, it's a tow truck driver thing, I don't know who that is, but that's kind of weird because he wasn't driving a tow truck, right?
Right.
So if he was a AAA person, that would make more sense because he was there to charge a battery, like he said, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but like, again, I had AAA, and AAA just basically calls out the closest, cheapest tow truck company. At least that's my experience. But again, Minnesota, California, different. Maybe they got vans just to jump. But then I'm like, well, what if it wasn't just a jump that they needed? Do they go back and then come back with a tow truck? Like, I don't know. That just seems like a lot of extra back and forth. When at the beginning of this, I was like, wait, that dude's a tow truck driver? Right away, I was like, I bet like he put it in the water. Like, if you put it on a winch or whatever, I was thinking like, oh, okay, that makes sense. A tow truck could get it in there. I don't know. Send the closest to you depending on your issue. Yeah, I have never had just a van come out, and I've had to call AAA for locking my keys in the car at a gas station. Yeah, truck won't start, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? AA also checks fuel. Interesting. So she was almost empty. I guess he would know that after the van's recovered, but different states, so it could be different things, but yeah.
So that makes sense. Then if there was two phones to make this happen, the car in the water thing, and Kiely's phone was quote unquote smashed or lost or whatever, that would be why the tow truck driver said her phone was dead when he tried to call back and it didn't answer, so he had to call another number.
Yeah,
because it was somebody from the other phone calling him that had the fucking number off the other phone that they smashed and got rid of.
Well, he said that. I think he said that she called from somebody else's phone because she said hers was dead.
Yeah, but if she was dead, then she can't though.
But he also said, I mean,
he ignores that.
Listen, I'm just pointing out something. He also said that he was there to service a dead battery, but then they figured out it was really that the car was in neutral.
That doesn't take a whole team of people to figure out.
Keep it running for 2 hours, but you didn't have to charge the battery.
That's what I'm saying. Like, look what they're doing. They showed up, and then if you look at both stories, that would explain why they went back and forth and that they were acting weird, and he was like, bro, they were acting fucking weird, bro. That's because what do you want to bet? The two motherfuckers that was sitting right there was Jagger and Kate, and what's her name was in the back. That's why he gave the description of what looks exactly like Jagger and Kate. And if he don't know nothing about it, of course he's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, blonde-headed girl,
like Kate.
Silver CRV, dude." That was like a week ago. I went and serviced that car. It was really weird because I called, then I couldn't get a hold of them, so I had to sit around for a minute. They called me from another number. That's one phone smash. Call with the other phone with the number you got off the phone you just smashed. It fits perfect, like a puzzle piece.
But
Okay. So
wow.
Wow. Pizza girl. All right. You guys are confusing multiple situations to make stuff up. Goodbye, because you are just ridiculous. And your name is like, I'm not stupid, so just fuck off, okay? Fuck out of here. Bye! Doodles! Thanks for coming. Nice to meet ya.
Verified that it was Kiely's car.
What?
Has it been verified that it was Kiely's car?
No, that's the whole thing. What my point is that the FBI.
Oh, you think SF wanted to find her for reward money? Get the fuck out of here! I fucking hate judgmental people.
Went to AAA immediately, and they would have dispatch records. Whoever ordered the service would be a policyholder because that's an insurance product.
All right.
The guy said that there's video
Zev, I don't know why he bashed you, girl. I'm sure I'll probably get it after. But okay, so y'all finish that. Go to Zev Girls. Again, that's from September 10th. Could one of my mods pretty please drop the link for that specific video, please? Thank you. Otherwise, I will add it in the description as well because I didn't play through the whole thing either. And Jagger gives me straight stalker vibes because they were broken up. Okay, but think about that though, because they're young. I don't think stalker might be fair. I'll be honest. I've been harsh and I think all kinds of things, right? But at the same time, then we do have to leave it open for what if he's actually being set up? What if he's being set up? And the reason why is because Cotton Candy Boobs shared something with me today. Why are you striking people for their opinions? Do you want to go too, sweetheart? That's not healthy debate. Just asking as I'm new here. Well, when people come in, and I'm talking about young females missing, passed away, okay? And they come in here with pizza girl. We all know what that's a sign of. And they come in here and straight up just say, I'm making shit up. Thank you, unique trauma obsessed. They don't need to be here. Okay? So that's why. That's my channel. It's what I wanted to do. So that's why. Period. Okay. Young love. Yes, that's what I was gonna say. Like, you think back to when you guys, how old is Jagger? 20, how old is he? 19, 18? Biatch. Yes, I am, Barb. I am. Well, you're pleasant. You do realize you're on a public platform. Oh, here we go. They're coming out with a force now. At your share cultists. Yeah. Now we don't have to time them out. If they want to come in here and have their fun and troll, we'll have a little fun with it, and and then we can just block them, and then they can come in with one of their probably 20 alt accounts and keep doing it because, let's talk about being healthy and stuff like that. And fuck out of here. My channel, my rules. Okay. Oh, bye-bye. You don't like it? Fuck off. Babe. I could have the beard tell you to fuck off. Would that be better? He'll say it nicer. Thanks, mods, Miss Robin. And yeah, how embarrassing for them. Thank you. That is exactly right. How embarrassing for them, because I don't come up here and make shit up. I was just wondering what you think of people coming here. I was wondering, can the beard just say fuck off, trolls, for me, but like nicer than me apparently, because I'm a bitch.
Trolls, go forth and multiply thyself.
Take a long walk off a short dock, fuckers. Yeah, they want to distract me. So let's just keep going then, shall we? Thank you. That's why I love y'all. Okay. And we're gonna go to Nana's Angels. Thank you for pointing this out. And we are going to subscribe to you. I was gonna say I am subscribed. Oh, this is Mr. Shared's account. Well, Nana's Angels. The Mr. is now subscribed to you too. Angelina, I'll tell him when he comes back. He just went downstairs. I'm Sin says thank you, Mark. What'd Future say? No, we don't have to block them. Unblock them. Let them have. You guys don't want to steer off. Oh, okay. Well, shit. We'll have some fun with them later. Heatherlicious. He'll be back up in a little bit. He was eating. That was great. He said it nicer than me. I mean, what can I say? He's a public figure too. He says it better. Now, is somebody's boyfriend me? Okay, right here. So one day ago, if you guys have not seen this video, I didn't know about it till Cotton Candy Boobs shared it last night or this morning. So let's go over this for a minute. I am sharing, right? Yes, I am. Okay. So Nana's Angels, go subscribe. Hey. Hi, Pretty Wicked. They drive a pickup truck, not a tow truck. Okay, this is interesting. I'm learning because I've never in my life seen that. So again, different states, different places around the globe is different. So yeah. Thank you for sharing your guys' experience with me too, because I've never in my life seen that. So I really just thought it was bullshit. So, and again, it does stand out to me that he said I went back to my truck, which we'll pull up after this. I swear he says I went back to my truck, but why didn't he say I went back to my van? You know what I'm saying? Like that just doesn't seem normal. Pay for premium, you cheapskate. I pay $60 a month for my StreamYards, okay? And we're trying to buy a house soon, okay? And also, I just give these people their few cents. Okay. Just kidding. I like this intro. Ooh, and deep dives. You're late. How dare you? Just kidding. Okay, this is info I was sent. Not sure who all has seen it and who hasn't. It may not be anything. You tell me. Chatty Jane. Thank you, Chatty. Trolls are working hard tonight. Yes. Remember what SF said on Zavs too? Lisa Madden is Lieutenant. Tammy. Oh, right. So this is all the LE and the family ties to the LE. Pretty soon we'll find out like Mr. Wu's an uncle or something. I don't know. They want the truth. Okay, so they're pointing out who's all what in the law enforcement, and these kids have some very higher up parents. Kate's dad is Deputy Dave. Okay. Angela Smith. Lisa Smith is Lieutenant Andrew. Lisa LE. Yes, it does get interesting. All right, so good to know she's in charge of, property and evidence. This is all corrupt as fuck. This is a post I assume Jagger to Kiely. Okay. It's not your fault. Hold up. One up there is blurred. It's not your fault. You couldn't have known this because he had to move to Napa or something for work. He's the Benny Keys of Kiely. Who? Upchurch? I love Benny Keys. I love Upchurch. Is that supposed to be this? Oh, I'll tell you something. I don't even want to meet Benny Keys or Upchurch in an alley alone. Or Mr. Cher. Oh my God, he is not the BK of Kiely. Okay, cover up. Yeah, could you? Yeah, it's hard to not think that, right? And long live Kiely. Dude, that wasn't even your girlfriend at the time. Okay. Anyway, it's not your fault. You couldn't have known this was going to happen. And Jagger says, this isn't the end of us. That's one thing I can tell you right now. That I know is for certain. Maybe that was the breakup. I guess, maybe, right? She says, I know. Crazy to think we had this conversation. Okay. Crazy to think we had this conversation about me moving 4 hours away. I hated the idea of leaving you here alone because I knew I wouldn't be here to protect you. I know none of this is my fault. Not gonna lie, I don't really like that he says that, but if he's being poked at and he knows, I can understand that. None of this is my fault, but our brains always find a way to blame ourselves. I just know if I was with you, this wouldn't have happened. I wish I was here for you. I love you. I'm sorry I didn't get one last hug. You could read that as bad, or you could read that as his age, and that makes sense. Like, what guy doesn't want to protect in those text messages unless something else happened? It seemed okay. I don't know when those text messages were from. But yeah, I think it's fair we give Jagger a fair, like, not just, we all got our thoughts and suspicions, and I think that's fair, but let's see here. But reading it right now, it does seem like a normal feeling to have, right? Like, you would still be alive if I was here. Like, he's beating himself up. And I don't know, some people are like, why is he posting this stuff? We have to understand these kids are like they grew up in the social media. That's normal for them. This is what they do, like almost like drinking water or breathing air. Social media. I do think it's weird. Jagger had a lot of social media and Kiely didn't, but I also have I've been in relationships where social media was not an option for me, but was for the asshole I dated, if that makes sense. It's a very much controlling thing. So could it be that? Or could it be she's young and her parents didn't really want her on there? I don't know if I completely buy. There's no connection for her to be on it. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, you see another thing too I want to point out, like half of her pictures, like she's got a mask on, she's got her hair in her face. Some of them could be someone else. We all find her perfectly pleasant. I don't know about that, but thank you. Here is a real report made to the Nevada Police Department the day after Kiely was found. Or no, the day after she was reported. Okay, tell me who is throwing their boyfriend under the bus or just trying to deflect off of themselves. Greek. I wonder if people were mean to her. I wonder that too. Because she was gorgeous, right? Where the other ones, I don't know. I just think like the mean girls. And we've seen these cases before where maybe two friends are more in, and then the third wheel gets murdered. We all got ID channel. We all watch that. We all know. You know that one case I'm talking about too, where they had her sneak out, and the parents didn't even know she left, and they're like, yeah, and then they go to a warehouse, and then yeah, and luckily them bitches were not smart, and their car was seen on a camera, so they know she snuck out of the house to leave with those two friends of hers, and she was killed in the warehouse. Do you guys remember that? I can't remember the case name, but it happens. Greek Squad. (8/23, 2022, 4:42 p.m. Okay, Nevada County. Suspicious circumstance, vehicle person cleared by contact, 8/23, 4:42. Now, remember what SF Investigates just said, right? Somebody was trying to pinpoint a murder on Jagger. Okay, so RPG, her ex-boyfriend has been acting very sus. Her ex-boyfriend. Okay, so it's not is this about Jagger? Why did I just assume this was about Jagger? Oh, SF Investigates said Jagger. So who's the ex-girlfriend? Because it's not Kiely, because Kiely is passed away. So who else did Jagger date and is an ex-boyfriend too? Because I'm telling you right now, it's not Kiely, right? The date, that is not Kiely. Kylie's been passed away already. So her ex-boyfriend has been acting very sus and is pos involved in homicides, stating they live in Reno, but local jurisdiction is not listening to her. None of the police want to hear any of this, right? It's Kate or Sammy, and I'm going with Sammy. I shit you not. I think it's Sammy. I don't know why. And I feel like they won't say it was Sammy, right? Check It TV and SF Investigates. Some girl told me and pinpointed that it's Jagger. So this is about Jagger. So this is Kate or Sammy. Okay, they probably all, let's be honest, let's go back to that young group. They probably all dated each other, right? So They're not listening to her. One location the RP is possibly in beat or one placer. She would like to speak to a detective regarding the reported issue. So someone's saying that Jagger, okay, now this does not say Jagger, but we know it's Jagger because SF Investigates just on Zap Girls said some girl came to me and was telling me that Jagger has murdered people. You're more inclined to believe Kate, not Sammy. Jagger is sleeping with Kate and has dated Sammy. I think that too, Kim's not going to lie. I think that too. I mean, let's go back to 16, 17, 18 years old, right? All right, so who's the girl? Maybe it's someone else because Kate did that press thing with him. All right, I'm going to pull up one more thing before I open panel, which is what a lot of you guys have been asking me. What do I feel about the mom and what she said? It was weird. Okay, and also Genevieve crime. You know that picture of Kylie's mom? Hold on, I'll just show you. Like this one here where it looks like she's like I don't if I'm going to be completely honest, the things that went through my mind with this could be taken out of context. Okay. However, I'm like, ooh, that seems kind of, I don't know, aggressive. I got the brooming vibe. Okay. That's just me being honest and what I felt when I saw that. All right. So we're going to go over Mom's little weird ass speech and party and her laughter and all that. Now, where the hell was that? Here we go. We need new headphones. Fuck it.
To have the opportunity to join together.
I'm sorry. I just can't stand how she talks, but yeah.
We are so grateful to have the opportunity to join together today with our friends.
Keep looking at that camera, girlfriend.
Community in Kylie's name. Though we gather together, grief and healing is such a personal and individual thing. Today we will honor Kiely in honoring each other and holding each other up as we grieve in our own ways. We'll laugh, dance, share stories, songs, and poetry. Or maybe we'll cry in a corner or at the podium.
Why is that funny? We'll cry in the corner at the podium. You know, because my daughter died. And it looks suspicious, but hey. They had a concert during looking for what the fuck. You know what? I don't know how I don't know anymore how I even am surprised at the things that I hear. I didn't know that. It was really creepy that Sammy was there and be like, come in here in this van with me.
It's all okay. We'll remember and we'll create new memories as we all learn how
What
to
is
move
that
forward
chick
in a
wearing?
world where we miss
Why?
her. We are
I don't know what this is. Is that Sammy or Kate? Like, why is this seem? That's why someone was like, she's dancing with the fairies. I maybe like I get it. I get celebrating life, all that, but I don't understand it. Fucking flags? I don't know.
so blessed to be able to miss her
Hawaiian
together
lays? I don't.
and to walk together into tomorrow.
And that chick is
The
legit
way that
wearing
she
a
has brought
fucking
everyone
cape.
together, even in death, is a legacy that I will cherish forever.
What the hell's
I'm hearing
happening
stories
here?
about people wanting to be nicer to each other in her memory.
You see that? What is that? Huh? Is that rock and roll? Huh? Or, you know, what's that right there? Why do we got, what we got that for? Huh? Why is that there?
Kiely's dear friend recently told her mom that before all of this happened, she thought the word
It's a fucking wedding
community
dress.
had no real
She's in
meaning,
a fucking
that it didn't really exist.
Tinkerbell dress over there.
But after Kiely went missing, the way our community showed up in full force showed her that it in fact is so very real and so powerful. That kind of impact on our teens gives me
She's naked
hope.
under that cape.
The demonstration of
Look at her.
strength and togetherness, and the
And the
way
what?
that they
And
have
all
an
white?
army of supporters standing behind them will carry them far as they enter adulthood. We would like to thank everyone who has come together to support us in what we hope will be the most difficult time of our lives.
It's all in the camera.
There's no way that we'll be able to ever return the kindness, generosity,
Kindness.
and compassion that has been extended to us over the last month. But we will live the rest of our lives trying. And in that trying, Kiely will be with us, reminding us to be kind, laugh, and sing.
I can't. I'm
And that
sorry, guys.
sometimes
The skills. Skulls,
it's
yeah.
even okay to cry.
Is it
In
okay?
closing-
Hold on. Hold on. Wait. It's even. We got the. What did she say? She's all like, and we can, we might even cry. Oh, and then she's like, all right, now I have to be sad. Let me pretend like, let me muster up. Like, I don't like this. Okay, is there any mistake in it? I don't like this at all. I don't.
In closing, I want to thank our media friends for respecting our request to give us privacy while we celebrate my daughter today. Unfortunately, the social media frenzy has become such a monster that our social media.
Oh shit, she's been talking to Jody Sue.
Unfortunately, the social media.
Sorry, I'm rewinding.
Privacy while we celebrate my daughter today.
No, give me privacy while we celebrate my daughter today. But here I am doing a media post. Leave us alone. Let us be in peace. Let us celebrate our daughters. Go away. We got this. But you got this on camera? You looking at me? And what's this for? The media. Hello, oxymoron talking. Like,
closing, I want to thank our media friends for respecting our request to give us privacy while we celebrate my daughter today.
Did they? This is a fucking news. I'm gonna jump out of my chair right now. I can't do this.
Unfortunately, the social media frenzy has become such a monster that our teens are suffering.
Pull my own hair out.
And we want to create a safe space for them to heal together without fear of something being taken out of context.
But we want to create a safe place for them, to heal and to grieve without being taken out of context. I'm here talking to a news reporter. What the fuck sense does this make? I can't. Like, she knew this was going to go all over the social media, right? They do not want the truth to come out. I'm going to do that now from now on. I don't know why, because it's fucking annoying. Who is the long gown? I don't know. I think it's the fairy godmother. Tinkerbell's running over there somewhere. And then I think there's like butterfly wings over here. I don't know what the fuck is happening anymore. I have no idea. I don't know. Go fraud me, and the real agenda is internet censorship is the goal.
To anyone who gains pleasure or satisfaction from commenting.
That would have been perfect. Thank you, Adventures with a Purpose, for bringing closure to my daughter's case so that we can all come together and mourn and grieve and celebrate Kiely together, because we are able to do that all together because we have closure. We know where our daughter is. Maybe you don't know the facts of what happened. I sure don't think they want to know what happened. It is called outfit. Mandy, don't even get me started, because that's conspiracy theories, which we will cover on the conspiracy channel. Okay.
Online, I ask you to take a moment to look inward and to try to recognize your motive. Remember the three gates that all words should flow through. Is it kind? Is it true? Is it helpful?
Is it true? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think anyone fucking cares what's the truth anymore. I don't think anyone gives a shit. You know why? Because they all wanted money. Okay? So, fuck it. I'm done. I don't like her. I don't like her. No. Okay. How about, no, I won't say I don't like her. I don't know her. I don't like her behavior. Okay?
I implore you to remember that there is honor in silence and there is kindness.
Silence.
Reminding you.
There's honor in silence, as I'm here giving a report to the news reporter. What the fuck? Living lifetime makes sense of this shit. Pagan dresses, meaning second link is interesting Google search. Trust me, I've already thought, when I saw that Cher is a Sagittarius, we are intuitive and our intuition says something is wrong. Yeah. Yeah, I'll say that. I think that's fair. I don't like the behavior. I can't relate. And you know, not that that really matters in the world, but I don't like it. And I just don't understand it. Same thing with the whole Summerwell's family and not ever searching for her and just no emotions. Candace Bly cried more and was more heartbroken over Robin Lane's mother dying than her daughter being gone. The fuck out of here with that. Oh, Michael Kidd, welcome to the Misfits. Thanks for joining the Crazy Train. Choo choo. I appreciate that.
Your own business.
I'm sorry. I may be mean, but
you are talking about the death of my child. Our community's child.
Ah, that right there, Colt. Colt. Never in my fucking life. No girl likes any other fucking people. No, I'm the mama. My daughter just passed. I'm even more so the mama. But the community's child. What the fuck? And we got Tinkerbells and brides. I can't. This is so in our fucking faces. It's just like, bam, bam, bam. Like, our community child. We got another fucking cult situation. Okay, so they're all working together. All of them. They're all. This all is everybody. It's everybody. Everybody's guilty. Case closed. That's it. We're done.
It's time to let our children
Sorry.
mourn their friend quietly.
Quietly, as we got the news here. We're just gonna go all over social media.
I hope you can find other more beautiful and helpful ways to spend your time and remember Kiely.
Here she goes. She's let me get worked up to mad. Tempo change.
Take a walk.
Take a walk.
Pick up a new hobby. Please know we got this. Let her rest.
Okay.
You know what? She'll rest in peace, ma'am. Oh, okay. She will. That's a chanta. Yeah. You are so dang smart. You know that? So, I don't like any of that. I don't like any of that.
Today is June 1st.
Was that all of it? That was all of it. So let me bitch everybody out. You But what I was going to say is she could rest. Her soul would rest. She was sacrificed. I'm not even kidding you guys. Fucking allegedly, in my opinion, whatever that bullshit is. She went missing from a place called the Sanctuary. Okay? Why the fuck? I'm going to pull it up again. I don't know why. I don't fucking stand why. Raven, thank you. I'm glad you're laughing. I just want to pull out the rest of my thinning hair because I can't with this shit. Frankie. Okay. Remember I pulled it up before. I'm like, what the fuck is this? This is a place for like sacrificing. I'm convinced. I don't even fucking care what people tell me. It's in my thumbnail right now. That's my thumbnail right now. Where was it? The Sanctuary. Yes. The Sanctuary Processor Family Campground. Here we go. Here we go. The Sanctuary. Okay, where to go? I'm telling you, this shit is. You can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. What the fuck? I've seen better pictures than that. Where? I want the real pictures. You're gonna start wiping this shit off the internet. That's what they're doing. Because I'm telling you, I've gone back to shit in this case, even just a couple hours later, and shit is gone. No. Okay. You explain that shit. The Sanctuary. Like, that's where she went missing from. The Sanctuary. Where is a picture? My thumbnail. Look at my thumbnail. Hold up. Wait a minute. I got an idea. I'll just pull it up. So we can get out of here. We're on here. This is just one, but I've shared them before. So I've shared them before. This shit is aggravating. You see why everyone just gets pissed. It's aggravating. I don't even care. Okay, so can we zoom in here? Okay, so we got this big ass fucking weird pit thing. We got this big ass plank thing. Well, actually, this is a different picture because there's a bigger one on the side. There's more pictures. We got this weird thing, but this isn't how it looks now, right? This isn't how it looks now because we have this thing all moved, and then you got lines of picnic tables. It's fucking. I said this fucking looks like a place for sacrificing. I said that. Okay, allegedly, in my opinion, whatever the fuck. Okay, I've said that. I've said it a few times. That's what it looks like. But that's a conspiracy. So we better not go there. Okay. Fuck. Celebrate and mourning once. Yeah. I am going to share the link. Y'all are welcome up here. Also, I just ask you do not need to have the same thoughts or opinions as me or anyone else in here. I just ask that if you come up to share your thoughts and opinions, just do it. Like, don't be an asshole about it. We don't need to be an asshole to each other. That's not helpful. That doesn't get us anywhere. But we certainly can bounce ideas and theories, conspiracies, and So I ask, just don't be an asshole about it. You don't have to agree with anything I'm saying, and that is quite all right. You got the same vibe, Gemini? Yes. I mean, how can you not? But what do I know? Cher's just crazy. Crazy Cher. Grandpa said this is hurting us. Please move on and leave us alone, Grandpa Robertson. Why the hell? Okay, that's another thing. Let me pin that link though, because that's another thing. Why is Grandpa all over the social media like that and on the YouTubes and even commenting people's shit? Why is he doing that? Why is he calling Check It TV, dude? Like, oh, they're all coming for you. You better be careful because they're all just tearing you apart right now. Like, why is Gramps monitoring this shit? That's weird to me. This is Tim Mullen vibes through and through. Okay. Sorry, my sister just texted me. I see you, Tabitha. Just give me one moment. What was I doing? What was I doing? Oh, Grandpa. Why is he on there? Sorry. Hi, Tabitha.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, girl. Hey. Hi, Zena. Oh, we got Raven. I can see you, boo, if you want your camera off or on. Totally up to you, but I'm adding you now.
Hello. Hello.
Hi, ladies.
I have like such a quick little thing that just came to me when we were doing this. So what if her mom, what if this whole celebration thing was because, Sammy's got some issues here because she's of age. She was giving people alcohol. She set up a party. She's admitted all of this on TV. I think maybe even before her parents could wrap their hands around her. And I think it's probably just innocent because she was probably trying to help so much. But because of that liability she brought on herself, what if right now, because, they're a very tight-knit community. They are very close friends. And, so what if her mom let her go to parties, whatever. We're not here to judge, right? But what if she doesn't want Sammy to get in trouble? What if she doesn't want anybody to get in trouble? What if it's like hey, it was an accident. We found her. That's all we wanted was just to find her so we could lay her to peace. And now let's let this go because we just don't want all these kids getting in trouble. You know what I mean? Because somebody's going down for giving her alcohol if it doesn't stop.
You would think, but we haven't seen that in the Summerwells case yet either. And that's the thing. We got all of these parents of these party goers seem to be higher ups, and these kids, 75% of them were not of age, right? So where are they? So we probably got multiple law enforcement and all these like credential parents, rich parents now trying to cover their ass and no kids. That makes sense of kids better not talk, right? Because somebody was buying that booze.
Only difference I would say is that we have a body, when Kylie's autopsy and stuff comes out, which I don't know how much the alcohol's still going to show at this point, but I don't know if that's going to make a difference. I
know when I was 20, I went to a party and there was underage kids there, and I got charged with contributing to minors. So she's got to be charged with something, I would assume.
Yeah. Which I'm not saying, I mean, if it was my daughter, I would want to know. Like, I would definitely want to know what happened to her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
However, if, we all have our close friends, and I have children that are 10, and, God knows I'm not going to let them drink. But, I've been around friends that have 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds, and, loosey-goosey, it depends. I don't know. I just kind of feel like she's really concerned about all the teenagers and all the kids right now and them getting in trouble and them having a chance to mourn and them being picked apart on social media. And kids do crazy, stupid things. They're not capable of thinking long term and how this is going to affect them forever. Some of them, some of them, not all of them.
But do they learn from that, or does something else stupid happen again in 5 years from now? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's kind of the situation. I don't know if you follow me with the local case here, Courtney Struble. Same thing. I get the vibes from law enforcement here that they just don't want to touch. Like, they're not kids now, but they were then. But now these kids were kids 18 years ago have kids. So I think they're just okay leaving it because it's been 18 years and they don't want it. Like, I get that vibe, and I'm not going to say I understand it. I don't like that. I don't understand it.
I don't either.
I feel like it lets people get away with shit.
I don't like it. I don't agree with it. I also think too that there is a possibility there's police kids involved. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The more it's swept under the rug for all of us, the better, right? We know we're, kind of like, I don't know. I really feel like her mom was just wanting her back, like physically back. She got her back, you know what I mean? And she just kind of shut down now, like prior to having her back, it was all help, everybody spread the word, spread the word, spread the word. And now it's like, mind your business. So it's just kind of, I don't know, hush, hush.
But she didn't want us minding our business and not talking about it while she was GoFunding me.
Exactly.
Right.
Only when that stopped. Now everyone shut up. But let me talk to the news, which is going to end up on media because it's media. But everyone shut up and leave us alone.
Yep.
What the fuck?
I mean, I have a 16-year-old daughter, and if that happened to my 16-year-old, I'd be raising hell on every platform I could. You know what I mean?
Well, did you guys see, and it may not be true, don't know, allegedly, whatever.
Yeah, all that bullshit.
There is a video of Sammy, like, a couple days ago at another little party, not party, but like campfire singing. And the
I've seen that.
Yeah,
yes.
Showing, flashing her alcohol and stuff. And cool, you're having fun. I get it. But it's just like what somebody just said in your chat. Like, will they ever learn? No. I mean, if they're not held accountable right now, no, they're not going to learn,
So if this happens, like, what else have they done? Like, let's be real. They're all 16, 17, 18, right? And if it just feels to me it's wrong. Like, I wouldn't do it. I've been one to always tell my kids, you ever go to jail? Like, I'm leaving you in there. Don't call me for bail. Like, if you end up in jail, like, don't call me. You're staying there until like the judge gives you your penalty,
Exactly.
But I don't.
But I also feel like I guess my mom always said, if you drink, you drug, whatever, call me. And I always told my daughter that since she turned a teenager or whatever, call me. I will come get you. And as the mom said, she was such a responsible teenager. You think that she would call her like, hey, mom, I'm drunk.
Why
Come
was
get
she
me.
driving
You know what I mean?
party then?
Mm-hmm.
And
Right.
texting mom at 12:30 or 12:33, I'm gonna leave in 20 minutes or whatever the hell she said.
Or hey, mom, I'm drunk. Can you please come get? Like, I don't know. If my kid texts me like, hey, I'm drunk. Can you come get me? I sure as hell would go get her. You know what I'm saying?
I have told my kids, and the reason why I've told this is because I parent my kids from my experiences. So I started drinking and doing drugs very young, probably 12, 11. I mean, young. And I've always told my kids, because of the situations I've been in, if you ever are going to experiment with something, tell me. Like, I'll be quite honest. Honest conversation that I've had with my teenagers and throughout life. Like, if you ever want to try something, if you ever want to drink for your first time, or you want to try pot, or maybe you want to try ecstasy, like if you're curious about something, tell me, because I would much rather that like you're with me, or like there's, you know what I'm saying? That's not
like you can help. They're gonna
yes,
curious.
And I get being curious, you know what I'm saying? So I can't be like, well, don't you do that, because who am I to say that?
I mean, if we don't go through it, how do we learn? Like,
you have to learn. You have to give your kids a little bit of leeway. And I have to say, people can talk shit about me and my kids and my parenting and where I am and where they are all they want. My kids and I's relationship is like this.
See, that's all that
they
matters.
Tell me things that people would not, like, I tell them sometimes, like, I'm your mom, right? Like, some things is okay not to tell me, but
I know.
Yeah, but I'm glad, because then I always, like, I know, like,
that's why you'll know what's going on with them, and there's so many parents that are so disconnected from their kids, have no clue, don't even like eat dinner together, don't do anything together, like those are the ones that are going to school shooting them up. So just kind of, it's a catch-22. At the end of the day, we're all people. We were all that age. We were all this, all tried stuff. And if you all look back at your own life at that age, how well did you trust your parents to be able to confide in them? So at the end of the day, I mean, it's not about being their friend. It's about being their parent and showing them the responsible way to go about something, when you put yourself in that situation.
Your son tells you
Don't
everything.
cover up, lie, sneak, try to get away with it, drive drunk, kill somebody. No, you own up to your mistake, your bad choice. You call your parents and you let us get you home safely and keep other people safely. Like that's what you do.
Yeah. I
agree with that. Yeah. I think I was just such a young parent, maybe, that I know what I did as a teenager, and then I'm like, okay, well, I don't know. I've been so open with my teenager that, you know, she can call me for anything. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe Kylie's mom was not like that. I have no idea.
Was she drunk? We don't know. Bebop, we don't know. It's hearsay that she was drunk. Is it possible? Yeah, we know what that party was. Also, we'll get into it at a different time, but some of the pictures coming through, which are probably Photoshopped, they look Photoshopped, but the signs,
Very
like
Photoshop.
a bit of Coke, whatever. I'm like, are they talking about Coca-Cola? I don't think so. like a bit of Coke, a hit of Coke. Like, I'm thinking like this. No, they didn't talk about no Coca-Cola in this. Like,
I was looking more at their clothes. Like their clothes, I'm like, okay. I know Vans were in style like 2 years ago, and then the baggy pants. Like, I don't know. Something's weird about those clothes.
I thought that what people were saying she went missing in was weird, because I'm like, okay, 16, I'm going to a party in the summer. I sure shit am not putting on a hoodie and shit. I would wear a cute little tank top,
Especially in
like she was
California,
doing.
right?
Yeah. And the pants, like the long pants, I could understand because they were in the woods, mosquitoes and stuff, poison ivy. So I could see that. But the hoodies and shit, there's just no way. Think that being young girls, like, I didn't want to go. I wouldn't wear no hoodie. Like, I got kicked out of school dances for wearing a fucking red bra under a fishnet shirt. Like, no.
I was looking at their shoes and stuff. Like, okay, I know Converse were in style. Like, not because I do have a 16-year-old kid. So, I mean, she's pretty. I mean, she's up on all the freaking fashion stuff or whatever.
Hi,
but
true
Converse
crime.
were, you know, in style a couple years ago, and then the Vans. I don't know. It's weird to me.
Okay, my kids are like dying for attention behind me, and I don't want the camera, so I'm going to jump off. But one thing I did want to say, though, I saw somebody say this in the chat, and I agree. I mean, I'm not 15, 16, whatever, but still to this day, I tell my mom everything. I mean, I still call her and be like, Mom, this is what happened. Mom, I mean, she's my best friend. She doesn't judge me. It's called unconditional love. So whoever that was, that's your child is dead. Okay, cool. Well, when you write a book on parenting, please let me know the title, and I will definitely go buy that shit.
Right? I see you, pretty girl.
You're awesome. Keep up the hard work. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for joining.
Bye, ladies. You guys
bye.
Bye, girl. Bye.
Oh, I had. Stop it. You can't be on this.
We got weirdos on here, sweetie. You can't show that pretty face. Thanks, Raven.
Bye, guys.
Okay, true crime is my hobby, ma'am. Welcome.
That is, I hope Lindsay sees that somewhere. And oh, my little dogs might start barking. My husband just got home. So I'm still furious about that speech. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I was her staunchest ally until that speech.
Yeah.
I am a bereaved mother. I lost a child, and I was the first one I was literally unsubbing from channels that were making fun of her. I unsubbed from several of them that were, criticizing her. And oh my God. I mean, I was just blew my mind when I heard that speech. I was like, no, you're crossing the line, lady. Literally, she stood up there and thanked everybody. She thanked everybody down the line all the way until I heard her thank the people who were making coffee. And she never once mentioned AWP. I was like, oh, fuck you, lady. Seriously.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah. It was
and
all
you're
wrong.
going to put up this thing. And that's why I want to talk to you privately. And I sent you my contact information because I think I know why she's acting weird. And Hi. And so I got 2 little dogs that are gonna I'm on he's gonna get rid of the puppies for me.
Hello, hubby.
But yeah, it's just so bizarre because I've never heard that before. And, I was always the first one to say, hey, we're not going to judge her. We're going to let her go through all those emotions. I've been there. I had a stillborn. I was absolutely insane for a few months, absolutely insane, getting mad at all the wrong people, lashing out. I get it, I was saying crazy stuff too. And I was trying to tell people, hey, just don't judge her. Don't judge her. But what she just said today about all of us, all of everybody who busted ass out there searching in person and online and getting the word out, whatever. I just wanted to wash my hands of her, really.
Mm-hmm. Crazy Acres, without YouTubers getting AWP out there, she wouldn't have her. That's exactly right, because they left and went back. Yep, people were like, you gotta go back there, and they did, and they found her. And why it's been all hate and not, I don't think I've seen where they said to Mr. Wu, like, a little bit, I guess, of a thank you, or they're grateful for AWP, but at the same time, it kind of felt like almost not acknowledging AWP.
Well, I think that there's something that she's very afraid of regarding AWP. Yeah, there's something that I have noticed, that I see, and that I think she knows about. Yeah. I've noticed something that I know about too. And I'm like, oh crap, I think I figured it out. So, but yeah, and I think that if it was out there, and I think it has to do with, I think that they have figured it out as well. So yeah, like I would love to talk to you, because I've been watching like the big channels, and they just go so crazy. You can't keep up. They're just too much, They're all over the place. And so I have literally given up on a lot of the really big channels, and I have toned it back to just the kind of the smaller, a little bit smaller channels. And I feel so much better. I can actually keep up. And this one and 2 of the other ones are my favorites. I can actually keep up, and it's just so much. When I come in here and listen, I can keep up. You're so sane,
Oh shit, thank you. You're the only one to say that.
You know what I mean, though. It's like I listen to the conversations in here, and you're not just pushing a bunch of bullshit. You know what I mean? You're not just pushing a bunch of tinfoil conspiracy theories.
I can certainly do that, but I'm just, honestly, I don't think it's wrong. I hope my son's not.
You love Sharon.
I am open to everything, to be quite honest, including aliens coming down and beaming someone up. I'm open to
aliens.
That.
Aliens will not talk to us. No.
Yes, but I'm not, like, the only thing you're not going to convince me of is like Bigfoot did something, because I don't believe. That's like the only thing I don't believe, but I have to pretend like I believe it, because my oldest son, Seth, is huge in the Bigfoot, and he's convinced he is going to be the hunter that actually finds a Bigfoot and brings it in. So I have to support that.
I have a family member who actually believes that the Earth's flat.
Oh shit.
I mean, legit believes it.
I don't even get me started with that one. I don't know. Change my mind every joint I have.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, like it's just so sad, because and I see victim blaming going on as well. I'm sorry. And now that's what I've seen coming out now, and I won't tolerate that. Speaking of joints and stuff, it's just, that's just so sad. Nobody should be blaming Kiely for being basically a young adult and living a little bit, Who cares if she was into weed and whatever.
Yeah.
I think that she was totally tricked into doing what she did. I think that they, roofied her. They put something in whatever she was having fun doing. And I can see, just based on common sense, that what happened was she was, when they made the creme brulee, that was the kush.
Creme brulee. I can't. Do we think that they really made creme brulee? Was that shit not posted on social media?
Yeah, that's what they
Why did she
did.
even say that? That's just so
creme
bizarre.
That's so
brulee
weird.
that Kate was talking about. Yeah, that's what they did.
I have a question.
They made that together. They got nice and toasty, warm and comfy, and then they started plying her with more stuff. And Kiely is probably a lot like me. I am pretty straight-laced, but if you were to start plying me with stuff, and especially, the song Tequila Makes My Clothes Fall Off, that kind of person, you start plying a person like that with tequila or alcohol, dabs, like that person just said.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Well, creme brulee is a specific recipe that's got specific stuff in it that's supposed to give you almost an MDMA feeling.
Really quick, I want to call because my daughters, right, are almost 20 and 18. I just turned 18. I'm just gonna call them and say, if I said creme brulee, hold on. I want to hear from like someone that age range because I ain't never heard that, and I smoke a lot of weed.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
I have you on live right now, but I just have a question for you guys.
I'm in the bathroom, so it's just me right now.
Okay, wait, which one are you? Cassidy. Okay.
Yeah.
If I said me and my friends made Courtney's there too?
Daniela.
Oh, Daniela better not know this answer or I will spank that little girl. Cassidy. What does creme brulee mean?
Like the food?
Do you ever hear creme brulee being used for dabbing?
No.
Okay. Well, we're different state. That's different state. So maybe Cali's different. All right. I was just curious if you've ever heard it being called that.
I can pull it up online and put a link in chat or something.
Okay. Yeah,
it's actually a really pretty little recipe, and they
my daughter says that's food.
I know, that's what I always thought too until this case.
Okay. Yeah,
that's not my thing at all. But I heard about it in this case, and then I told my daughter about it. She's 27, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I've done that." I'm like, "What?"
Okay, thank you, Cassidy. Love you.
Love you.
So
love you, Danielle. Love you, Bella.
They did that before they went out there.
Bye. Have fun.
And this has been my theory since day one, and it hasn't. It's only changed a little bit because of this roadside dude. I don't know what to think about that guy, but they knew that she was down for anything once she got pliable, right? And because I won't do anything crazy if I'm nice and sober, but if you get me going, yeah, then I would be like down for anything, especially when I was nice and young, But so they got her going, and then I don't think she probably even had to drink anything. She may or may not have even drank anything, but they probably got her nice and toasty. They probably gave her some mushrooms too. She probably, delved into that as well. Who cares,
They were
it's
young.
California. It's a very, very liberal area.
Young and dumb, and we've all been there. Most of us have been there. And the ones who say they haven't, I think, are liars.
Right.
I just wanted to ask.
That the mom probably thinks that, a lot of people are going to like judge her and judge Kiely because of that. We don't care.
Do y'all remember that Ronnie's shoes? Well, I remember.
Yes,
sorry.
I've seen that.
Is that the same? I couldn't find the other picture. I'm gonna have to go through Upchurch's
stuff
again.
That is him at the volunteer desk.
No, this is from 2017.
Oh.
And this is Jagger's feet. But again, them shoes are so damn common. But I could have sworn I don't know.
That does look like the same
like the Ronnie's
that Ryan pulled up.
Though. Yes, that's why I'm like, this looks like, is this Ronnie again? Do we got a third Ronnie? Like, I don't know, but anyway.
Wait, that's different socks though.
Different
But
socks. Well,
there's
it's a
some-
different year, so it's probably different shoes too.
Oh,
But
yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
that did stand out to me. I did think that was a little
That's
weird.
cool. But they got her nice and high, and then you know, remember when Jagger said don't do anything stupid? I think he could
Yeah.
tell that she was high. And that's when he
I
probably
see
said
that
don't do anything
differently.
stupid.
I think that meant don't fuck around with anybody else. Like, we're not done.
I think it
because
included everything.
because of the
Because
text.
he knew she was high. I
Maybe.
think he
Or that
just
she
knew.
would. Yeah, maybe he meant like don't do anything stupid. Yeah, don't get drunk some.
Yeah, don't do
They
anything
also were
stupid.
mixed
Right.
mixed liquor shots. Okay. Let's
Exactly. So yeah, and once they got her out there, I think that's why Mags left. Because Mags was actually a friend of hers. Mags was actually a friend, but she left within 10 minutes. And then Kate, nobody knows to this date if Kate stayed or left. Her boyfriend showed up later, but nobody knows if Kate was around or not. Elsa supposedly showed up.
Oh,
right?
I just Googled creme brulee, you assholes, and I did not get anything about pot. Holy cow.
What?
I don't even think I can show this. Can I show this? Oh my lordy. Trigger warning. I'm about to show some sexually explicit definition of creme brulee. I can see now though where the pot thing comes in, because when you burn the top of the creme brulee, yeah, you're burning it right with a torch, right? And when you dab, you use a torch. So okay, I can make that. You guys, okay, I don't know if I can make it through this with a straight face. Share screen. Okay. Trigger warning, adult content coming on my screen. Literally, oh, I shouldn't, no pun intended. Fuck. I'm going to get in trouble here. All right. Okay, do y'all see this? Creme brulee urban dictionary. Creme brulee, and I said creme brulee meaning in slang. Creme brulee, or the fancy incorrect creme brulee, occurs when you ejaculate in your partner's mouth and they hold it without swallowing.
What? I've never heard of that.
No, me neither.
That's still not what I'm talking about, though. I'm talking. Do search for the creme brulee Kush recipe.
Wait, what? Stop. I can't. Okay, now we're just going way left to left to left. Okay, in reference to jizzing on your partner's face and okay, this is going bad. And quickly, unexpectedly putting your ass in front of their nose and igniting a fart. I told him to shoot his load all over my face, but before I could open my eyes, the bastard did. And
Armageddon.
Dad,
no.
I am so sorry. I hope you don't watch this.
Have you seen the Armageddon video?
Oh God.
I think I want to. I think
Have you seen the Armageddon video?
The Armageddon video? Like not the movie. No.
Am I able to go to another tab?
I don't know.
While
Do we
I'm in
want
here?
Is it worse than what I just pulled up?
Oh yeah. I
No.
totally.
Is it
Can
sexually
you still hear me?
Yeah, we can't
Okay,
show
I
that.
can. Good.
Babe.
Armageddon.
Babe. Hey, do you want a creme brulee?
No,
He said he
Mr.
loves
Fair,
creme
no.
brulee. He loves creme brulee.
Why is that funny? What did I do?
Come here. I'm pulling that back. Whoa. He said, why is that funny? What did I do?
Do you want to know?
We just went left. So we Googled because creme brulee apparently is slang for dabbing. Because when you dab that wax, you have to use a torch, right? To dab.
Oh,
But I Googled, and I'm sorry for what's now in the Google history. All right. Am I sharing screen? Can you all see? Babe, can you read this? This is a creme brulee.
Be prepared.
Your ass in front of their nose. You know, what the hell is the matter with you people?
It's your wife. It's your wife.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh.
That would take skill though. Like you gotta have some, like you gotta have the lighter handy. You gotta be
That's
on
funny.
point with that shit.
I'm going to show my husband that now.
Do you want a creme brulee?
I'll give you a creme brulee.
Just say yes.
Well, yeah, that went left. All right. I'm sweating.
You sick bastards.
That's funny.
No, I can see the dab thing. I can
Okay,
see
here
now.
it is, right here.
Oh shit.
Hold on. Here is the exact one that is very popular.
Okay.
I'm putting it in the private chat. The first link that I just put there is the Armageddon one. Don't click on that one yet.
No,
The
I'm
second
not
one, the
showing it.
creme brulee.
No, if that's porn, I'm not showing it.
No, nothing's porn. I would never do that.
Okay, which one?
The second one, the creme brulee.
Oh.
You can show this one. This is the one that I'm talking about. The creme brulee. It's made with Girl Scout cookies and and weed.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's a strain. Okay, yeah, creme brulee is a strain. Okay. Oh yeah, it's an indica. Well, that sounds good.
It will clear your mind and allow you to truly relax without bringing you down. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, it's your leafy fan.
But if you take
Smoke
too
weed in
much, it
Ohio
will make
legally,
you feel
so.
sedated. See?
Yeah, but not for someone. No, that would. I mean, that would. Well, no, not for her. They smoke weed probably every day. They probably wake up, smoke weed, brush their teeth. Like, I mean, that's what I do sometimes.
I wish.
What's to say?
That was one that's a very popular one. Like my daughter said, everybody just loves that one. That's a really popular one. Like, just people who vape, they make that one specifically to put in their vape pens all the time.
Huh. No,
people love that.
Was the second
okay,
one.
So
the first one.
Back to if you want a comedy break, you were talking about that your joke you did with the
no. Okay. Yeah,
that first one that I sent you is the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life.
No, I will share that link. Oh,
yeah,
I'll
you
share
can
that.
share that.
I'm not playing that. We already went too far tonight.
It was funny though.
It was funny. You know what we got? Wow,
That's
ladies,
my favorite thing ever.
I am
if I ever
starving.
really need a comedy break, I'll go watch that because it's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
You guys, you want to see what she's talking about? When I end this, I am going to go share it in the community post against my better judgment. But the little bit I saw is actually funny. So I am starving though, and I am sweating. But we will pick this back up tomorrow. I'm going to do a hot topics tomorrow, and then we'll do another open panel because there's still more I did not get to tonight. Of course, Michael Kidd. Oh, okay. I'll let you pop up first.
Yeah, I finally got in here.
You got in here. Better late than never, my friend.
Though this is the first podcast I've ever done, and I couldn't sit back and listen to everything that's going on. You need to go to jdsparanormal.com. He has 6.
Did you say he had sex?
Huh?
What?
Wait, what'd you say?
He has JDS Paranormal.
Yeah.
He has 6 interviews with Kiely. If you believe in this stuff, which I do, I follow 5 of them. They're all in line.
Oh, he's talking about spirit boxes.
Like a spirit box. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'll check that out. You know, yeah, I'm totally
Okay.
into that.
Then after that, there is another woman that has, you'll see it. I can't think of her name, but she has a picture of Kiely with candles around her. You need to hear that one.
Okay.
Okay.
JDS.
Yes, paranormal.
JD like dog, S like
Dog,
Sam. Okay.
S and Sam.
Okay. JDS Paranormal. I will definitely check that out.
Because it will answer a lot of questions if you believe in it.
Okay.
Yes,
I
I
do
do.
believe in it. It's if that person is actually gifted, but I absolutely will be checking that out probably before I fall
Yeah,
asleep.
you're going to hear a lot of interesting stuff about the party. Then the other woman has her talking about her car.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, Corrine. Watching from Australia. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Kimkin says they're already searching. So JDS.
Paranormal.
JDS. I'll just type it in chat so y'all know.
Yeah,
JDS.
JDS Paranormal.
JDS normal.
There you go.
Okay.
Thank you, Michael.
Uh-huh.
You have a
You're
good rest of
welcome.
your evening.
You too.
I am going to dip out of here, make room. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. I'm going to be ending it, but I appreciate you coming up here.
Yeah, please reach out to me so I can talk to you.
I will. I took a
Someone
screenshot of
want to see
the
what you think
information.
about what I saw, okay?
Definitely.
You seem like you would be just the right person that I could bounce this off of. Yeah.
I'm open to anything. I'm really open to anything and everything except Bigfoot. I'm sorry,
I can tell. I can tell
Yeah.
that you're open to everything, but I think that you would be, I can tell that you're very, very smart. And I think that you could, I think that you'll get it.
She's great.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I totally
You guys
agree.
are so sweet. I don't really agree, but thank you. Corrine, thank you so much for that super sticker. Was
right, have a
Ryan
good
saying,
evening,
I got a
guys.
super chat. All right, you have a good
I
rest of
think
your
we got a
evening.
super chat.
I think I got a super chat. Well, y'all, I'm just gonna end it. Thank you, Tabitha. I'm sorry you didn't get much in, but if you're around tomorrow, join the panel tomorrow. You guys are all welcome back. You're great. And I mean, this conversation, what we've got still several weeks, according to SF Investigate. So there's going to be much speculation and stuff until we get that. And even when, let's say, okay, we've got the closure, law enforcement says whatever. What do you want to make about it? Is it just going to be ruled an accident, y'all think? Thumbs up in the chat. Do you really think, like, are they going to just rule this an accident and slap us all in our faces? Because that's what I think. It's just going to be an accident. Fuck everybody. And that's just what it's going to be. And then what? Do we continue on or we just,
What time are you going to be on tomorrow, Cher?
I'm going to do like a hot topics, probably around like 11. So that's like noon central. And then I'm going to do another open panel sometime around between 5 and 7 central. I'm not 100% yet, but
Okay. I'll keep my notifications on for you.
Thank you. Hopefully they work.
I hope so too.
Yeah, be watching for like my community posts tomorrow morning
All right,
or
love.
my hot topics tomorrow, and I'll know better the time frame.
All right. Well, I hope you have a good night.
You also. Thank you, Tabitha.
Thanks. Good night.
Good night. Accident or suicide, they will say, sadly. You know what? I thought they were building it up for suicide just because of how Jagger was like, you finally got like what you wanted. This is like, and then that's another thing. We didn't even get to this whole 17 very satanic club thing, which Jagger brings up the number 17. So we're going to be doing some more. Like I said, there's a bunch of stuff I want to bring you guys. I should have known it was way too much for 1 hour, 3 hour live. I think I'm like Jody Sue up in this bitch. I'm like Jody Suing it. No, but we can't give up. We can't. That's not proper justice, right? And family should want proper justice, whether it's right or wrong or whatever. Does Kiely really get to rest unless she really is okay with just like, I don't want, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I can't answer that. No one can answer that. That's terrible. Where's the torch they use to make creme brulee? I can't even hear that word right now. Thank you, White Cloud Tarot. All right, y'all. I'm going to go eat. I will see you guys tomorrow, but I sure appreciate everyone listening. I don't know if, anything said tonight was of value or not, but if you think it was, share it out. If you don't like me and you want to make fun of me and dog me, share it out because it's still getting out there. It's still sharing what I'm trying to say out there, whether you're trying to dog me for it or not. So just found this channel. Got to subscribe. Dig all of you. Thank you, Sean. I hope you stay subscribed. I'm not for everybody. That's too blunt. I'm not for everybody. I gotta I have to wear on people. We need to be the voice she doesn't have. I like that. I like that. I thought for sure that dude said he's having sex. Like, what? No. All right, y'all. Well, I'm glad we got some laughs. And like I said, that is okay. Yeah, right? That is okay. Yeah, we can laugh. We can cry. Just kidding. All right, I'll let it go. I'll let it go for now. But I'll see you guys back tomorrow. I love y'all. Enjoy the rest of your, what are we on, Monday evening now? And yeah, just thank you, everyone.